The rivalry isn't over yet. The competition isn't over yet. But, you know, I'm going to miss it a lot.
Here in Class 3A, Glasgow and Christian Academy about to go at it here. Let's give you the starters first for the Cal Centurions. Starting at left tackle is Jacob Hyman, a 6'6", 239 senior. Left guard is Xavier Naughton, a 5'10", 196 sophomore. At center, Noah Hazlip, a 5'10", 190 sophomore. Right guard is Bryce Reichmuth, and he is a 6', 216-pound sophomore. The right tackle, Trey Jorgensen, a 6'3", 200-pound senior. Tight end is Will Parr, 6'4", 225 and a senior. The wideouts are Adam Ballard, a 6'2", 185 junior. Easton Messer, a 5'10", 170 junior, and Riley Wentz, a 5'9", 150 freshman. The running back is Brant Babin, a 6', 208 senior, and at quarterback it is Connor Masters, a 5'10", 160 senior. Defensively for Cal, the nose guard is Jacob Hyman. Defensive ends are Trey Jorgensen and William Parr. Inside linebackers are Braden Babin, a 5'10", 226 senior, and Gavin Copenhaver, a 5'11", 185 sophomore. Outside linebackers, Brant Babin and Isaac Satterfield. Satterfield, a 6', 183 senior. The cornerbacks are Zach Agee, a 5'8", 130 junior, and Nate Heidenreich, a 5'9", 154 sophomore. Strong safety Easton Messer, and the free safety Cole Hodge, a 6', 172 freshman. Head coach for Cal is Hunter Cantwell in his second season with the Centurions. He has a record of 13-7. For the Scotties on offense at left tackle, it'll be Tad Shelton. He is a 6'4", 281 senior. At left guard, Coleman Deckard, 5'10", 232 and a senior. At center, Isaiah Cianci, a 5'10", 226 junior. The right guard is Jaden Wood, a 6', 228 senior. Right tackle, Luke Chase, 6'2", 301 and a junior. The wideouts are Javon Clark, a 6'2", 150 sophomore, and Jamari Mack, a 6', 166 senior. Wing back is Jay Long, a 5'8", 146 junior. At fullback, it's Kieran Stockton, a 6', 206 junior. Running back Hunter Scott, 5'10", 160 and a junior. And at quarterback Easton Jesse, a 5'10", 141 freshman. We do expect to see John Carter Myers play quarterback some tonight as well. Defensively for the Scotties, the nose guard is Chase Starr, a 6', 212 sophomore. At defensive tackles, Kieran Stockton and Tad Shelton. The inside linebackers are Mason Bragg, a 6'2", 198 senior, and Jaden Wyrock, a 5'10", 172 junior. Outside linebackers, Jamari Mack, and Clinton Malden. Clint, a 6', 178 junior. At cornerback, Tony Hammond, 6', 155 junior, and also Carter McKeever, a 5'11", 148 senior. Strong safety, Corbin Wells, 5'11", 161 junior, and the free safety, John Carter Myers. John Carter, a 6', 178 junior. Head coach for Glasgow is Jeff Garman. He's in his sixth season with the Scotties. His record is 52-19 as the head coach here. Assistant coaches for Glasgow are James McReynolds, Stephen Buford, Blaze Tylicki, John Myers, Tyler Hughes, Cameron Garman, and LaJuan Smith. And those starting lineups tonight brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. And we now bring Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune in here to talk a little bit about this matchup here. The Scotties, Larry, in the region championship game for the third time in the last 4 years. Last time they won this thing was back in 2017 when they defeated Monroe County before losing to Danville in the semifinals. This team's been through a ton of adversity to have this opportunity here tonight, Larry. It's been quite a season so far for this team.
Well, it's been quite a season for a lot of people, and not so much, it's the virus and all that stuff going on, and it's really made it hard to get any consistency going. You have to cancel games and all that, so we've done a really good job. I think this team has really taken to the new offense that they've got, and we've had some injuries, but we're getting those people back, and now we're in pretty good shape. I think we're about 100% almost, with maybe one player missing on defense, but other than that, I think we're in pretty good shape. Christian Academy is always good. We usually get a turnover roster on there from Jerry Reams, but he didn't give it to us this year, so I don't know how many new players they've got, but they'll have a good football team. There's no doubt about that.
Bruce, the Scotties probably are considered the underdog by most people tonight. You heard Coach Garman talking about that, but with 4 straight wins, Glasgow is really playing at a high level, and you got to feel like these kids are coming in here with a ton of confidence tonight for this ball game.
Well, I agree with you. Of course, we've watched them all year, and I think we're playing our best football right now on both sides of the football. I thought the last couple of games, defense has been good. We've changed the offense, and it may be I'm not going to say a blessing that John Carter got hurt. That's never a blessing. But it may have worked out to our favor because we have changed the offense, and I think our line blocks better with this offense than we did, we were trying to throw it 50% of the time and run it 50% of the time, and we're putting more points on the game. So I feel like we're probably playing our best football right now.
Larry, this Cal team, they're always tough. You talk about private school football in the Louisville area, especially in what's now 3A. Of course, both DeSales and Cal were in 2A with Glasgow until the reclassification a couple of years ago. But Cal always one of the top teams in 3A, especially when you talk about that Louisville area. They're a typical private school. They look like they've got some good size. They're physical. They're fundamentally sound. They're used to winning. They won 2A state titles in 2016 and 2018. So no doubt Glasgow will have their hands full here tonight.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. They're a good football team. They may not get the elite talent up in Louisville, because Trinity and St. X would probably do that, but they get the next level of people, and they usually get just about who they want to, them in Louisville DeSales. So it's tough going against these private schools, but you have to do it. We've done it lots of times over the years, and sometimes it's worked out, sometimes it hasn't. But I think Glasgow, as Bruce said, we are playing our best football right now, and I really like the defense. The defense has really played well to hold Taylor County down like they did to no points last week. And I think they said, Bruce texted me and said the second half time of possession was 19 minutes or something to 8 minutes or something like that. So that's pretty good ball control on the offense, and good defense keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, you talk about the defense up there at Taylor County. Not only did they get the shutout, Bruce, but they took 3A's top rusher, Wes Oliver, who was averaging 172 yards per game going into that one, held him to just 79 yards rushing. It was a pretty amazing effort by the defense.
It was, and I'll say one thing about Coach Garman and his defensive staff. We've played Wes Oliver 4 times now, and he had the one game against us where he'll break a big run, and he got a 36-yarder off, I think, last week. So you take that away from his rushes, we held him to like 3 yards a carry. The first time we played him, he broke 1 or 2 big ones, but the rest of the time we have stopped him. But it's like you're talking time of possession. It was like 19 to 4 minutes something, because 24 minutes and a half, and we just controlled the football. They were 3 and out on they had 4 possessions, I think, on every possession, but that one possession that they got, I think we wound up getting an interception off on it after he run about 7 plays.
You talk about good running backs, Larry, and for Glasgow, they've got several, but one that has really come along this year and really in a totally different role than what he thought he was going to be in when the season started is Kieran Stockton. Kieran, he has become a stud at fullback. He had 120 yards rushing at Taylor County last week, which was a season high, and Kieran has just been a huge bright spot in this wing T offense.
Yeah, I think when he came here, I think in the spread he was playing tight end maybe, and then a linebacker on defense. But now he's found his niche at the fullback position, and that's what makes Hunter Scott and Jay Long so dangerous, is because he can carry the football right up the middle, off tackle, off guard, and get you 5, 6, 7 yards just about every time, and that's really a good asset to have, and that just opens those other guys up. Plus, it opens up the passing game.
And Bruce, John Carter Myers came back for the first time since the Logan County game a couple of months ago when he broke his collarbone. Came back and played against Taylor County. Had 6 tackles, plus had a late interception that sealed the win for the Scotties. Don't only expect him obviously to play a lot on defense tonight, but we expect to see him some at quarterback tonight too for the first time since going out with that injury. So we'll see what he brings to the game tonight here at the quarterback spot.
Yeah, and as you said, we were talking about before the game, we were sort of cautious because we had already lost 2 quarterbacks, and of course he came back last week, and if we had to have him, he could have played quarterback if Easton had gotten hurt, or we had to go into a receiver or something like that. But knowing you can let him play some, because Easton has gotten some great experience, and I really like the offense. It sort of reminds me of the old Mayfield offense when they used to run the wishbone. They'd pound, and all of a sudden somebody slips out and he's behind everybody, and you just step back and it makes it a lot easier to throw.
Speaking of throwing the football, Larry, you would think Glasgow is going to need to have some success throwing the ball tonight. They've had success throwing the ball in this wing tee. They don't throw it a lot, but when they do, they've had wide receivers running wide open at times. But they'll have to have that again tonight, I would think.
Yeah, I think we will have to throw the ball a little bit tonight, and that's for sure if we're going to put points on the board. You know, we can grind it out, but they've got a good, strong defense. They're quick. They'll remind you of the South Warren defense. You knew what we did against them. We didn't get much done against that defense. They're probably not as good as South Warren, but they've got some good, strong, quick players up front.
Well, let's take a timeout. We'll come back. Actually, let's go ahead and, Luke, let's wrap up the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff show. We'll come back in a moment and continue here from Hank Roy Stadium. Let's make this a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff, a production of WCLU Sports with Joe Myers. Coming up, Glasgow Scotty football on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
At SCRTC, we love local small businesses. Actually, they create the majority of all U.S. jobs. Small businesses have had to face unusually hard times lately. Support local small business now more than ever. We are proud to be able to meet the phone, internet, security, and television needs of businesses both large and small. Call SCRTC today to find out how we can tailor services to fit your individual needs. SCRTC, new packages and increased fiber area may be available to save you money. We meet business needs daily, and we couldn't do it without you.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for playoffs with the Glasgow Scotties on your home for Glasgow Scotty football. WCLU. Brought to you in part by Colton's, Don Franklin Auto, the Glasgow EPB, the People's Bank, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, Monticello Bank, McDonald's of Glasgow, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Walbert Trucking. And now, your voice for the Glasgow Scotties, Joe Myers.
Christian Academy will receive. Glasgow will defend that goal. Gentlemen, let's have a good game.
That voice you just heard there was our referee, Ken Bischoff, who is wearing the microphone for us tonight. Glasgow won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. Tonight's coin toss brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Scotties Sports. And
21.
We get you set here. Let me turn Bruce's mic down a little bit there. It's Glasgow against Christian Academy of Louisville here in the region championship game. It's, you know, I question whether or not you should call this the region championship game anymore because you're playing outside your region here the way they do this third round anymore. You play it based on RPI. Cal is not in Glasgow's region, but technically it is the region championship game. It's the state quarterfinals, really, is what it is, but you will get a regional championship trophy if you win this game. Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight, you think?
Well, I think on a wet field, the way it is, you know, ball control is something that Glasgow has to do to be able to win, I think, and they need to take care of the ball. No fumbles and no interceptions tonight. We take care of the ball and keep it time of possession in our favor. I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Defensively, we got to stop their running back. We got to stop their running game and the passing game. They're just about 50-50 on that. They throw for a lot of yards and they also run the ball real well. So we've got our hands full.
Yeah, this Cal team averages 150 rushing yards a game, 208 passing. So really good balance on offense for them. What about the series record, Larry?
Well, this is the third meeting between these two schools. The series stands 1-1. The first time we met was in the regional championship game in 2011, which Glasgow won 21-0 on their way to the state finals. The last year we played them was 2015, which Cal won 52-18.
Glasgow in their Columbia blue jerseys tonight with white numerals, with the royal blue helmet, with the white Scotty paw on the side of the helmet, white pants for Glasgow tonight. For Christian Academy of Louisville, they're in white jerseys with red numerals and letters, a blue helmet with a Centurion emblem on the side of the helmets. They've got white pants with a red and blue stripe down the side. And let's give you some scores here in Class 3A. Games already underway. Elizabethtown leads Union County 13-0 in the first quarter. That is likely who the winner of this game will play next week. E-Town, the winner, well, if E-Town ends up winning that game. Also, Ashland Blazer leads Fleming County 21-0 in the first quarter. Belfry over Bell County 28-0. And Lexington Christian on top of Metcalfe County 26-0 in the first quarter there. Back deep for Christian Academy to wait on this kick is Easton Messer and Riley Wentz, as Jaden Wyrock has it teed up and ready to go, just waiting for the pregame clock to run out here. It's at 10 seconds, so as soon as that hits triple zeros, they'll reset the clock for 12 minutes, and we'll be set to go here in this region championship game from Hank Roy Stadium. A very small crowd on hand. Basically, each player for each team was given 2 tickets to give out to family members, whatever the case may be. Roughly 250 people here tonight, in addition to the people who are working the game and the media members that are here as well. There's the whistle, and it is an onside kick attempt. The ball is loose, and Cal will end up getting on it at the 44-yard line. I thought for a moment Glasgow might have an opportunity at that one. It got by that first line there for Christian Academy, but they're able to recover the football. They'll start this drive at their own 44-yard line. Quarterback for Cal is Connor Masters. He'll set up under center with a fullback being Braden Babin. The tailback here is Brant Babin. Scotties with a 5-man front. Masters to throw right off the bat, looking on a deep post pattern down the middle of the field. The ball going to be overthrown. Intended that time for Easton Messer, and back there on the coverage for the Scotties, I believe that's Andrew Phillips who was back there with him.
Yeah, it was Andrew Phillips. They kind of bumped each other along about the 30-yard line. The receiver wanted to cut to the middle of the field, and I think he got in his way, and that slowed him up a little bit, and he couldn't get to the ball straight down the middle of the field.
Cal will send a wide out each way. We have a wing back here. That is Braden Babin on the right side. The tailback, Brant Babin. Masters under center. Now Masters backs up, says something. Now goes back up under center. Gives it off to Brant Babin off the left side. And the tailback will get it across midfield to just across the 49-yard line in Glasgow territory. It'll be third down and about 2 or 3.
Yeah, that first tackle was made by Jaden Wyrock, 5'10", 172 junior for the Scotties.
It's a gain of 6. It'll be third down and 3. By the way, this officiating crew, the referee is Ken Bischoff, the umpire Bill Green, linesman Paul Heverin, line judge Mike Thomas, side judge Steve Hazel, field judge Rob Trantham, back judge Jay Allen. This crew will be working one of the state championship games. They told me that. They just don't know which one yet. Masters in pistol formation this time, and an offsides is called against Christian Academy of Louisville. You don't see offsides called a lot on the offense.
Looks like a tight end.
Approachment of the neutral zone on the offense, number 1. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
Again, that's referee Ken Bischoff with the call there. Appreciate him wearing the microphone for us. So that'll move the ball back into Cal territory at the 46-yard line, make it third down and 8.
I think it was on the tight end, number 31, but I don't know for sure.
Just underway here, 11:13 to go in the first quarter. Nobody on the board. It's the first possession of the night for either team here. Cal will send 2 men wide to the near side. Got Masters in pistol formation. Brant back there behind him, going to hand it off to him. Big hole, makes a man miss at midfield, and he dives forward very close to his first down. Oh, they're going to spot him back down at the 49, though. So it'll be fourth down and 3 coming up after a gain of 5 there. Ball is across midfield at the 49, and Cal right now leaving the offense on the field. So we'll see if they decide to go up and snap this football.
Yeah, Clint Malden is the man that made the tackle. It's his first, 6'1", 178 junior.
Cal sends the wide out each way. Masters goes under center. Babin, the lone setback.
Don't want to jump.
And a flag, and another offsides called on Cal.
Somebody, the 31 is lining up offsides again. You can see where he was standing when he put his hand down. He would be offsides.
And Christian Academy head coach Hunter Cantwell questioning the official. The official on the Cal sideline is who has called that both times. So now Cal on 4th and 8 will send the punting unit in. Andrew Phillips will go back for the Scotties to wait on the kick. Dylan Cornett going to set up in punt formation for the Centurions. There's a snap. It's a good one. Punt is away. High spiraling kick. It'll be fielded on not a fair catch. Andrew Phillips fields it at the 25, and he'll get it out across the 31. I thought Andrew was going to call for a fair catch there, but he did not. He returns it to about the 32-yard line.
William Minrath, number 65, a 6'1", 200-pound senior, made that tackle on that punt.
Scotties do not return many punts. That's just the 5th punt they have returned this entire season. An 11-yard return after a punt of what, Bruce? 33-yard on the punt. So here's Glasgow on the field for the first time offensively. Quarterback Easton Jesse under center. You got Scott and Long as the wingbacks. They give to the fullback Stockton, and he is hit immediately and drops for a loss back at the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1.
Yeah, that's our main tackler right there. Braden Babin is the man that made the tackle. 5'10", 226 senior. Plays a linebacker, and he's pretty tough.
9:50 to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Glasgow with its first possession right now. Jesse relays the play to his teammates. Scotties come to the line of scrimmage. Long and Stockton in the backfield. They're split. They give to Stockton again, and he's hit immediately in the backfield.
Oh, there's nothing there both times.
All right, now these first two plays, the Centurions dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's number 31, William Parr, made that tackle, 6'4", 225 senior.
So Glasgow has run 2 plays. Both have gone for -1 yard. It's 3rd down and 12 for the Scotties at their own 30. Scotties break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Jaden Wyrock in at the fullback spot. Long in the backfield with him. Hunter Scott, a wingback on the left side. Hunter goes in motion to the far side of the field. Jesse looks to throw. Under pressure, steps up, and he is going to get positive yardage, but he will be nowhere near his first down. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, at the 32-yard line, so a gain of 2. It'll be 4th down and 10, and each team will punt on its first possession. John Carter Myers comes in to kick it away. This will be John Carter's first punt since being injured against Logan County. Glasgow did not punt last week against Taylor County. Easton Messer is the deep man here, waiting on the kick for Cal. Good snap. John Carter gets it away. It's a low line drive kick. It'll bounce at the 42 and take a Glasgow roll field at the 30-yard line, and Messer just falls on it there. So Cal will get it. 1st and 10 at its own 30. 8:07 to go in the first quarter. Nobody on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that wasn't very good offensively to start with. You know, Stockton had been getting a number of yards on first down, 4, 5, 6 yards is a whack. But their linebackers were right there and ready for him that time.
A 39-yard punt by John Carter Myers with no return. Masters sets up under center. He's got Babbitt in the backfield. Messer is a wingback on the left side. You got 2 wideouts to the near side of the field. Masters wants to throw. Under pressure. Lets it go. It is going to be dropped by Messer. Not sure Messer would have gotten much out of it anyway. John Carter Myers was tracking him and looked like he was going to be right on top of him for the tackle, but it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Yeah, Clinton Malden is the man that broke through the line of scrimmage and put the pressure on the quarterback that made him throw on the run. The ball was still there. If he catches it, I mean, it was right in his hands. He just dropped it.
Messer is 2nd in the state in receiving in Class 3A. Comes into the game with 36 catches and 541 yards, 8 touchdowns on the season receiving. Two receivers near side. Babin is the lone setback. Messer, a wingback on the left side, going to give it off to him on a sweep. And Clint Malden there to meet him in the backfield and drop him for a big loss.
Another good play by Malden. He just got in there the last time and hurried the quarterback. This time he had the end around, and he wasn't fooled.
A loss of 6 yards back to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 16.
Second tackle for Clint already.
So 3rd and 16. Cal has his two wideouts to the near side. Masters going to throw. Steps up, lets it go. It is going to be knocked down by John Carter Myers. Great coverage that time by the junior, as he was step for step with a big tight end, Will Parr, and John Carter able to get a paw in there and knock it to the ground. It'll be 4th and 16.
Yeah, he was right with him. He was just like a coat on his back that time, and all he had to do is put that hand in front of him and knock it down.
So back in punt formation for Cal is Dylan Cornett. Andrew Phillips back deep. Scotty should get good field position here. It's a good snap. Cornett gets it away. It's a wobbly kick. It'll bounce at the 45 and take a nice Cal roll. Bounced at the Cal 45, but it'll be downed at the Glasgow 42. So nice roll on that punt there by Masters. No return. It's a punt of 34 yards. 7:10 to go in the first quarter. Neither team having much success on offense at the moment. Glasgow back out on the field for their second opportunity with the football.
42?
Yes, at their own 42. And John Carter Myers now in at quarterback for the Scotties for the first time since the Logan County game a couple of months ago. Myers going to hand it off to Kieran Stockton off the right side. Kieran going to get it across the 45, and he'll get out to the 48, close to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's a little bit better right there. Number 16, Gavin Haven on the tackle. That's his second of the night.
Gain of 7 yards there for Stockton. 2nd down and 3 coming up.
Copenhagen, I should say, is a sophomore.
Elizabethtown leading Union County 21-0 now with 10:27 to go in the first half. Again, we feel like the winner of this one will end up playing the winner of that ball game. Looks like that's probably going to be Elizabethtown. It would not be a surprise if so. Myers under center. Going to give it off to Jay Long, this time off left tackle, and Jay finds a hole. He'll have a first down as he crosses the 45 to the Cal 44-yard line.
Yeah, nice run that time. A little cross handoff right there from the right side to the left. Copenhagen again on the tackle, number 3 for him in this game.
Gain of 7 yards, 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Nobody on the board yet, but Glasgow in Cal territory at the 44. Andrew Phillips goes wide to the right side. Long and Scott are your wing backs. Stockton the fullback. Easton Jesse back in at quarterback now. He'll give to Stockton, and Stockton carrying a couple of tacklers all the way down to the 40-yard line, so pick up a 4 yards there on first down.
Yeah, number 50, Trey Jorgensen, is the man that made the tackle, 6'3", 200-pound senior.
So we'll have to pay attention to who's at quarterback for Glasgow. We saw John Carter come in for a couple of plays, but now Jesse back in. Phillips goes wide to the right side. Long and Stockton in the backfield. They are split. Scott a wing back on the left side. Here's the give to Scott off the right tackle, and Hunter going to get maybe a yard to the 39. He might have the 38. Let's see where they put it down. Yeah, it'll be the 39-yard line, so a gain of just 1.
Braden Babbitt on that tackle. Their leading tackler, 5'10", 226 senior.
3rd down and 5 coming up. You would assume probably 4-down territory here. So 2 plays to get this one, you would think.
Yeah, if we onside kicked the first time, I think we'll go for it here.
Yeah, Scotty's being the underdog. I think they'll be willing to take a few chances here tonight. Phillips wide to the right side, Long a wing back on that side. Scott and Stockton split in the backfield, and Cal jumps off sides.
That should be a first down or close to it.
Easton Jesse got him with the hard snap count there, and it is going to be enough for a first down, it looks like, according to the box over there anyway.
Yeah, he's already changed the box. I don't know whether he should have or not, but he did.
I'll mark it off here, and it will be enough for a first down. Penalty moves the ball to the 34-yard line.
First down, Glasgow.
5:01 remaining in the first quarter. Nobody has scored yet, but Glasgow driving. 1st and 10 at the Cal 34. And we have an official timeout on the field here.
Official timeout.
Now we're set to go. And now another official timeout called. The Cal coaching staff was trying to point out something. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what that was all about. And now we get another whistle.
What are we doing?
Now people just pointing fingers at each other. Glasgow pointing at Cal, Cal pointing at Glasgow. I don't know what's going on here. Well, Tad Shelton is going to come out for Glasgow, and Brant Babin going to go out for Cal. So I'm not sure what's that. Oh, it looks like Tad may have a little blood on the tape on his arm, so he's got to come out because of the blood. That may be Babin's problem as well for Cal. Long, a wing back on the right side. He'll come in motion to the near side. Scott and Stockton are split. Give it off on an underneath handoff to Long around the right side. He's got the 30. He's got the 25. Cuts back, spins away at the 20. He's got the 15. He's got the 10, and down inside the 10 to around the 7-yard line, it looks like.
Oh, that was that underneath handoff again, coming from this time from the left side to the right, and he cut inside the left of their left end, and he was just off to the races there until they caught him. And Nathaniel Hendrick is the man that caught him.
27-yard gain there for Jay Long. It's first and goal. Scotties at the 7-yard line. Jesse under center. Scott a wing back on the left. Long a wing back on the right. Scott goes in motion right side. Give it up to Stockton up the middle. And Kieran will get short yardage here.
Yeah, not much there.
He got the 5, or just outside the 5, so we'll call it the 5-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be second down and goal from there.
Jacob Hyman on the tackle there, 6'6", 239 senior.
Second down and goal.
4:05 to go in the first quarter. Second and goal for the Scotties at the 5. Neither team has scored yet. Jesse under center, Stockton the fullback, Long and Scott are your wing backs on either side. Here's a give to Long on a sweep around the left side, going to try to turn it upfield and get it.
He does.
Touchdown, Scotties!
Same play. He got the big yardage on, except he came from the other side of the field.
And Glasgow strikes first with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. The Scotties lead this thing 6-0. That touchdown brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. And it's a small crowd on hand, but as you can hear, a vocal crowd for Glasgow. Luke Allen on for the PAT. Snap a little low, but they get it down, and actually now Luke going to pick it up and try to run with it. They didn't get the hold down, unfortunately. And Luke did all he could, but he had no chance to get that one off there. So the score remains 6-0 with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leads. Christian Academy of Louisville back with a look at that drive after this 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hey, Sonny, would you mind changing the brake pads on the old wagon?
Sure, Grandma. I can help you out, but this is the last time. I have to find a real mechanic job. Grams, this jack looks like it was made before cars were.
It's fine. Work, boy.
All right. My foot! I need a real mechanic job.
And a real job you'll get as the new diesel mechanic at Walbert Trucking in Glasgow. Get paid weekly, a full benefits package, and the career you'll love. If you have the skills and experience, apply now. GoWalbert.com.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
For Glasgow, a 7-play, 58-yard drive that took 3:25 off the clock, a 5-yard touchdown run for Jay Long. For Jay, it is his 6th touchdown run of the season. The extra point was no good because of a bad snap, though Glasgow leads 6-0, 3:45 to go in the first quarter. And a score update for you. Elizabethtown leading Union County now 28-0 with 9:19 to go in the first half there. Jaden Wyrock gets the kick away. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds, so that'll be Cal ball at the 35-yard line unless they want to let Glasgow re-kick.
Well, that's a shame. That ball was placed pretty good, and it just rolled to the right, kicked to the right when it hit. If it stays in bounds, we've got them pinned back there a little bit.
So Cal will accept the penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Masters under center. Babin is the lone set back with a wide out each way. Cal on the line of scrimmage now. Masters. Glasgow showing blitz, and now they back out of it as Masters calls a different play, it looks like. Masters going to hand it off to Babin. He'll try to take it off right guard, and not much. Maybe a yard. Good defense there by the Scotties.
Yeah, it was. It looks like number, is that 57 or 6? That's 57.
Yep.
That is Chase Starr with his first tackle, 6'2", 12 sophomore.
Tristan Franklin unable to play, unfortunately, the last couple of games, so Chase has filled in for him admirably.
He has. He's done a really good job.
Trips to the near side of the field, but they're bunched really tight to the formation. A man wide to the left side. Here's a reverse to Messer, and the Scotties are not fooled. And again, that is Clint Malden with a big tackle for loss.
That's his 3rd tackle already, and 2 of them are for losses.
Cal tried to go to the book of tricks there, and it did not work. A loss of 4 yards. Back to the 32-yard line. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leads 6-0. It's 3rd and 13 now for the Centurions.
3rd down, 13.
Masters in shotgun this time with Babin to his right. He has 2 receivers to the near side, 1 wide to the left. 4-man front for the Scotties. Masters now puts a man in motion to the near side, and a timeout going to be taken by the Cal sideline over there. It'll be the first called timeout by either club. 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow 6, Cal nothing here in this Class 3A Region Championship game. Back after this 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Stock number LS714272, MSRP 27494. Stock number LZ350387, MSRP 36810. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. Must finance with dealer approved lender. With approved credit ends 9/30/20.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get the all-new 2020 Equinox LS as low as $25,994, or the all-new 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500 as low as $32,390. All with Don Franklin's exclusive 15-year, 500,000-mile powertrain coverage. Find new roads at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
2:17 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 lead for Glasgow over Cal. 3rd and 13 coming up for Cal. They are at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, watch a little, maybe a screen pass or something here. I don't know whether they'll throw it deep down the field or not.
Masters in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers, bunch very tight formation here on the near side. A single wide out to the left. Babin is the running back. Masters off play action to throw. Lets it go down the field. Has a man, but it's just overthrown. Intended that time for the tight end, Will Parr, out around the 45-yard line in Glasgow territory. Ball a little bit overthrown. John Carter Myers, Corbin Wills, both there defensively for the Scotties.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them got a hand on it. It was just a little bit overthrown.
4th and 13, and the punt unit in again for Cal for the 3rd time tonight here in the first quarter. Dylan Cornett in to punt it away. Andrew Phillips waiting on it for the Scotties. It's a good snap. Cornett gets it away. Spiraling kick. It'll bounce at the 45 and take another good Cal roll inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line, maybe the 32. We'll see where they officially put it down. They call it the 32-yard line, I think, is where they'll put that football down. So a 37-yard punt with no return.
He gets a lot of, he kicks a little low spiral, and when it hits, it takes a bounce forward. It's about every time.
2:03 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leads 6-0 over Cal. Scotties have the football back at their own 32. Easton Jesse in at quarterback. He'll set up under center with a wide out to the far side of the field. That's Javon Clark. Scott, a wing back on the left side. Long and Stockton in the backfield. Scott goes in motion. Jesse wants to throw off play action. Looking to the right side. The pass thrown behind Kieran Stockton, incomplete.
Yeah, if he hits him with it and doesn't throw it behind, throws it out there where he can catch it and run, he's got about 8 yards.
Intended for another shot. Second down, 10.
Clock stops with 1:58 to go in this opening period. Jesse under center. Scott along the wing backs on each side. Here comes Long in motion. Going to hand it off on him on a quick sweep. He's got the 35. He's got the 40. Got the 45, the 50. Down the sideline. He will be pushed out of bounds in Cal territory at the 45-yard line.
Zachary Agee made that tackle, 5'7", junior.
Gain of 23 yards for Jay Long. So Jay now has had 4 carries for 62 yards. He had a 27-yarder earlier, and now a 23-yarder there.
Yeah, I think they're concentrating a lot on Tyrion Stockton, the fullback, and they're letting the other guys go.
Long goes in motion for his wingback spot. John Carter Myers in at quarterback now.
Somebody false start.
Glasgow moved early.
They did. Somebody just flinched just a little bit.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 65 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Called there from referee Kent Bischoff, and penalty will move the ball back to the 50-yard line, where it's 1st and 15.
Well, the bad news, you didn't like that to happen, but the good news, it was on first down, so you have 3 downs to get it.
So again, Myers in at quarterback, Long the wing back on the right side, give to Long around the left end, and he is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it did get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. I didn't know if he quite made it back there or not. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
33, Brant Babin on the tackle, 6'2", 208 senior. I reckon the Babins are twins.
I don't know.
They're both seniors.
Yeah, it's possible. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter.
Now, he came close to getting around on the edge that time. It was just he tripped him up. It just put out a hand and tripped him up.
2nd down 15 for the Scotties at the 50. Long and Scott are the wingback. Stockton the fullback. Myers under center. Scott goes in motion to the right side. Give it off to Long, inside handoff here, and he is going to stretch the ball forward to the 47-yard line as he goes down in Cal territory.
It was Brant Babin again on the tackle, number 2 for him.
3rd down and 12 will be coming up, but Glasgow will not have to run another play in this first quarter, and I don't think they will. So we have reached the end of one here in the Class 3A Region Championship game. It is Glasgow 6, Christian Academy of Louisville 0, back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Hello, this is Terry Bunnell, Chairman, President, and CEO of the People's Bank. In today's economy, small business owners need every advantage to not only survive, but to get ahead. That's where the People's Bank comes in. As a community bank, we provide the tools to help your small business succeed. We're dedicated to where we live, work, and operate. The People's Bank, your community bank. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Trevue back here with you at Hank Roy Stadium after 1 quarter play. It's Glasgow 6, Christian Academy of Louisville 0 here in the state quarterfinals in Class 3A. Stats in that first quarter, Glasgow was again leads 6-0. Glasgow with 4 first downs. Cal yet to have a first down in this game. Scotties with 79 yards rushing, no passing yards yet. Cal 3 yards rushing, no passing yards. So the Scotties with a 79-3 advantage in total yards in that first quarter. Neither team turned the ball over. Glasgow penalized 1 time for 5 yards. Cal 3 times for 15 yards. Scotties had the ball for 15 plays, 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Cal 12 plays, 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
The Scotties are now going into the wind. We have been going with the wind. Now we're going back into it.
John Carter Myers in at quarterback still. Here comes Scott in motion for the wingback spot. Going to give it off to him. Trying to turn the corner. Has to spin away from a defender who got in there into the backfield. And Hunter will go down after a gain of just 1 to the 46. It'll be 4th down and 11 from the Cal 46. And it looks like Glasgow will send the punting unit in here.
Yeah, Braden, the other Babin this time, Braden, made that tackle. That's his 3rd.
Watch the reverse.
Messer and Babin back deep. Good snap. And John Carter going to fake this thing. Has a man wide open. Caught by Andrew Phillips for the first down. He's got the 30. And down before he gets to the 25. But the Scotties roll the dice on 4th and 11 on a fake punt, and it pays off.
Boy, that was nice. That's what John Carter brings to you from that.
Oh, wait a minute, Larry. A flag is down.
Oh, no.
Flag is down. It looks like it's against the Scotties.
During the pass, ineligible downfield, number 62 in the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat, 4th down.
Good night.
Just a killer penalty that time for the Scotties, as that will nullify the first down on the fake punt. Glasgow is going to have the ball inside the 30-yard line in Cal territory, but instead it'll now be 4th and 16, and you would think that they will definitely punt it away at this point.
I think you probably got to now. They had 2 men back, so that left one guy wide open over there.
Snap a little high. John Carter brings it down, gets it off, angles it towards the sideline out of bounds, and that is way out of bounds. That's not going to be very good. By the time they mark this thing off, let's see where they put it down here. Your side judge continuing to come to the field, and he will mark it at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line, so a punt of just 13 yards. John Carter wanted to angle it away from the returner, but didn't want to kick it that far out of bounds that quickly. So, boy, what a turn of events there. Instead of first down for Glasgow inside the Cal 30, it's now first down for Cal at their own 37. 11:03 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow leads 6-0. Masters under center. The 2 Babins are your backs. Brandt being the tailback. They fake to him. Masters under pressure. Gets rid of it. He's going to throw. Man wide open. Caught at the 25-yard line. And Hunter Scott will bring the receiver down inside the 15. Didn't see what happened, but, boy, Easton Messer, there was nobody within 5 yards of him when he caught that football.
No, he just, matter of fact, he just had to stand there and wait for it to come to him. That's how open he was.
A pass reception of 48 yards. It sets Cal up now at the Glasgow 14-yard line.
Yeah, if you're going to watch anybody on their offense, number 4 is the man you've got to cover.
Masters under center here. Puts a man in motion to the near side. Masters wants to throw. Looking, now steps up. He'll run this thing, and he'll be taken down. The ball comes out, and Glasgow saying they have it. A flag is down, though, so let's see what the flag is all about.
Well, Clint Malden made the hit, and the ball came out. Let's see what happened now.
Well, I'm not sure Glasgow ended up with the football anyway. I haven't seen any indication. I didn't see who got up with it. The Scotty players were acting as if they had it.
Are they going to call him down?
Let's get the call from the referee, Ken Bischoff, on the penalty here.
There was no penalty on the flag. The fumble was recovered by Christian Academy. Second down.
Well, there you go. The Glasgow players were acting as if they had the football.
Yeah, they thought, the way they were acting, I thought they had it.
So a gain of 8 yards. Second down and 2 here for Cal at the 7-yard line. Masters under center with the Babins in an I formation in the backfield. Going to get off to Brandt Babin, the tailback. He'll take it off right guard and push it up into the pile there across the 5 to about the 4.
Very hard to see. I believe that was number 25, Mason Bragg, in there on the bottom of that pile, but there was a lot of guys around him with him.
It will be first down. First and goal for Cal. 9:35 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow leads 6-0. But Cal obviously threatening. Masters under center. Backs in the I formation. Messer, the wide out to the left side. Going to give it off to Brant Babin. He'll take it off left tackle. Dive towards the end zone, and he did not get in. He's going to be down at the 1.
Yeah, John Carter Myers got in there on that tackle. Tripped him up right there at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 1.
2nd and goal from the 1 for the Centurions. Messer goes wide to the right side. Offset eye in the backfield. Masters under center. Turns, gives to Brant Babin. He's hit as he takes the handoff, and he's not going to get in.
Babin flies off tackle right. Made in the backfield.
No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1.
It looks like Chase Starr and John Carter Myers in there on that tackle. Both of them right there on him.
8:27 to go in the second quarter. 6-0 lead for the Scotties. 3rd and goal for Cal at the 1-yard line. Masters under center. Babbins are in a broken eye in the backfield. Offset eye. Here's a give to Brant Babin. Hit as he takes the tackle.
Oh, he spun
off the tackle. Hit as he takes the handoff, I should say. Spins off the tackler and gets into the end zone for the Cal touchdown.
Yeah, Jaden Wyrock hit him in the backfield, but he just spun right out of his grasp and got into the end zone.
So Cal now an extra point away from taking the lead here.
Who ran that touchdown?
That was Brant Babin.
Brant?
Mm-hmm. Babin's 7th rushing touchdown of the season. And Jackson Barrickman on for the PAT for Cal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And Christian Academy of Louisville takes the lead for the first time tonight. With 8:11 to go in the second quarter, it's Cal 7, Glasgow 6. Back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
That drive for Christian Academy of Louisville, 6 plays, 63 yards, took 2:52 off the clock. Brant Babin scores the 1-yard touchdown run. Barrickman has the extra point at 7-6 Cal with 8:11 to go in the first quarter. And boy, the thing you hate about it, Larry, is if Glasgow doesn't have the penalty on that fake punt, that touchdown right there does not happen.
It does not happen, and we may go up 13 or 14 to nothing.
Cornett has it teed up. Will kick it away. It's a high end-over-end kick. Will be fielded by Carter McKeever, I believe, at the 20-yard line, and Carter will get it out up near the 30.
Number 6 on the tackle, that's Ethan Punt. That's his first tackle of the night, 6 foot 140 sophomore.
Return of about 10 yards there for Carter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 30. Easton Jesse back in at quarterback for the Scotties. As we've seen, he and John Carter Myers rotating fairly regularly there at that quarterback spot. Javon Clark goes wide to the left side. Scott and Stockton split in the backfield along a wing back on the right side. Jesse to throw, looking for long and not a good throw. Easton threw that one in a spot where Jay could not catch it. It was low and behind him. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just a little bit low. He stung that same pass a couple of times. One of them was behind the receiver. The other was a little bit low and left.
2nd down, 10.
Scott and Stockton in the backfield. Long a wing back on the right side. Give to the second man through. That's Hunter Scott looking for some room as he goes off left tackle and won't find much. Got a couple.
William Parr on the tackle, 6'4", 225 senior. It's his 2nd tackle of the night.
3rd down and 8 coming up for the Scotties. Elizabethtown destroying Union County as we figured they might. Union County by far the lowest rated RPI team left in Class 3A. E-Town the top rated team. E-Town leads 43-7 with 54 seconds to go in the second quarter. 3rd down and 8 for the Scotties at their own 32. Stockton and Long at this time in the backfield. Scott comes in motion as a wing back. Jesse, throw off play action. Trying to set up a screen. He's under pressure and just has to throw it into the ground. Incomplete.
Yeah, 31 right in there on top of him. William Parr, he made him have to just throw it in the ground.
4th down and 8. Scotties will have to put it away. Here's John Carter Myers comes in to kick. Easton Messer and Brant Babin will go back deep for Cal. Need John Carter to get a good one off here. Good snap. Kick away. High spiraling punt will bounce at the 44 in Cal territory. Take a Glasgow roll to the 35. So 1st and 10 for the Centurions at their own 35-yard line. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow trails here 7-6.
Well, Cal has had good field position every possession that they've had tonight.
You feel like it's important, Larry, for the Glasgow defense to get a stop right here pretty quickly and just try to get some of this momentum back, because after that fake punt that was nullified by the penalty, Cal absolutely has the momentum right now.
Yeah, they do for a fact.
Masters under center, backs in the I formation behind him with a wide out each way. Masters on play action to throw. Looking to the right side. The pass is going to be caught out there for a 1st down. Receiver will go down about right where he caught it at the 46. The pass caught by Adam Ballard.
Yeah, Andrew Phillips on the tackle, 5'10", 150 junior, his first of the night.
It'll be a gain of 11 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Seven minutes to go in this second quarter. Cal taking a long time in the huddle here. They break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. Masters in shotgun. A wide out to each side, and now timeout taken by Cal. 6:49 to go in the second quarter. Cal leads Glasgow 7-6 here in the Class 3A quarterfinals. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Slide number LS714272, MSRP 27494. Slide number LZ350387, MSRP 36810. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. Must finance with dealer approved lender. With approved credit ends 9/30/20.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get the all-new 2020 Equinox LS as low as $25,994, or the all-new 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500 as low as $32,390. All with Don Franklin's exclusive 15-year, 500,000-mile powertrain coverage. Find new roads at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Christian Academy-Louisville 7, Glasgow 6. 6:49 to go in the second quarter here at Hank Roy Stadium in the Class 3A Region Championship game. 1st and 10 for Cal at their own 46. Masters in pistol formation. He has Babin lined up behind him. Now Babin motions out of the backfield. Now he has the other Babin, Braden, to his left. Now Masters wants to throw, rolling left, and his pass incomplete. It was intended for the running back, Brant Babin, out in the flat, but he just overthrew him.
Yeah, he was open, too. If he didn't overthrow him, we didn't have anybody very close to him.
2nd down, 10.
Yeah, you got to find number 4 this time. He's coming out here on this side.
Masters under center, a wide out each way. Babin the running back. Masters to throw off play action. Looking to the right side, pass caught by Ballard just across midfield at the 49 in Glasgow territory. He'll be taken down right where he caught it.
Yeah, John Carter Myers on the tackle, number 3 for him.
Well, they move it actually forward to the 48. That's a pretty darn generous spot. So a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, big 3rd down play. You can just stop them here and get the football back, because we get it to start the 3rd quarter again. It would be nice to get that little momentum back again.
You wonder if Cal would go for it on 4th down. And is Cal going to burn his final timeout? They are.
Yeah,
they
play clock is running down on
3 timeouts here. Still 6:03 to go in the second quarter, excuse me. Back after a 60-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Got caught in a long break there, and we missed a big play by Jaden Wyrock as Masters went back to throw the football. Wyrock hit him as he was letting it go, and they're going to rule it. It was an incomplete. No, they say it is a fumble, but it went out of bounds over there on the sideline, so it's a loss all the way back to the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th down and long for Cal. Big play there by Wyrock.
Yeah, that was a big play.
Cornett in punt formation. Andrew Phillips back deep. Bad snap, but Cornett catches it off the bounce and gets off a beautiful kick. A high spiraling punt will bounce at the 26-yard line and take a little bit of a Cal bounce to the 22, it looks like. Punt of 39 yards and no return.
Again, a good job by the defense to put the pressure on them on that 3rd down play. And now we've got the football back like we wanted. We just got to do something with it here.
1st down and 10 for the Scotties, and they actually moved that ball up to the 23, Bruce. 1st and 10 for the Scotties at their own 23-yard line. They trail 7-6, 5:45 to go in the second quarter. John Carter Myers at quarterback on this series. John Carter going to give it off to Kieran Stockton. Kieran dancing a little bit, now finds a little bit of a hole as he crosses the 25 up near the 27.
Strike number 12 is the tackler, Nathaniel Heidenrich. He's a sophomore, his 2nd tackle.
A gain of 4 yards to the 27, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Kieran has found the running tough between the tackles tonight. Cal obviously trying to stop him.
Yeah, I think that's their first objective tonight is to stop Kieran.
Stockton and Scott are split. Long a wing back on the left side. They'll pitch it to Scott on a quick pitch to the right side. Hunter cuts back to the middle of the field, makes a couple of men miss. He'll get across the 30, across the 35 to the 36 with a 1st down. Good cut that time by Hunter. He looked and cut back and found some running room there to the left.
Gavin Copenhaver on the tackle. That's his 4th of the night. He's a sophomore.
Gain of 9 on that run for Scott. Hunter now with 4 carries for 13 yards on the night. Myers under center, a wing back each way. Stockton the lone setback. Give it off to Scott, who went in motion from the wing back position, trying to get around the right end, and he won't be able to.
Yeah. Number 3, Cole Hodge on that tackle. That's his 1st of the night, 6'1", 172 freshman.
They do give Hunter a yard on the play to the 37.
I must have read that wrong. That was 16. That was Copenhaver again.
2nd down and 9. Myers with 2 receivers to the near side. That's Long and Clark. Scott and Phillips split in the backfield. That's Stockton. Here's play action. John Carter the throw. The pass caught at the 42. And I can't tell who it is. He went out of bounds over here in front of the sideline, and that is Andrew Phillips who made that catch. And as Larry just told you, it is a Glasgow 1st down as they will spot him out of bounds at the 48-yard line in Glasgow territory.
Braden Babbitt on that tackle, number 4 for him.
47-yard line, excuse me. Pickup of 10 yards, 1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 47. 4:12 to go in the second quarter. Cal leads 7-6. Myers under center. Phillips a wing back on the left side. They put him in motion. Long and Stockton in the backfield. Myers to throw. Looking to the left side. Looking down the left sideline. It's incomplete. Javon Clark was the intended receiver. And back there defensively for Cal was both Cole Hodge and Zachary Agee.
Boy, he was out there. That ball was put out there. It was just a hair overthrown, or he just stopped running, or wasn't running hard enough, one.
So the clock will stop with 3:57 to go in the second quarter. A 7-6 lead for Cal. Phillips wide out to the near side, along the wing back on the right side. Scott and Stockton in the backfield. Long goes in motion to the left. Going to get off to Long. And Jay around the right side has the 50, the 45, the 40. He's got the 35 and pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line with another Glasgow first down.
Yeah, Nathaniel Heidenrich, who was the man that made the tackle or pushed him out of bounds, his third tackle.
Jay Long has done some damage tonight. 7 carries for 86 yards for Jay. He gets 21 right there.
Yeah, both he and Hunter Scott have, when they're getting the ball on the plays going around the end, they're cutting it back in and finding a good hole.
3:50 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow trailing 7-6, but moving the football. Long the wing back on the right side. Stott and Stockton are the running backs. Myers gives to Stockton, and Kieran tried to go outside with it that time and did not have any success. He'll lose a yard, I believe.
Yeah, Braden Babin with his 5th tackle on that play. He tried to scoot that one outside instead of going straight up off tackle right there. He tried to step outside and get it that way, but Babin right there for the tackle.
And Jaden Wyrock in at the fullback spot now. As Glasgow going to have to really hurry to get this one off. John Carter Myers has not even given the play to his teammates. They break the huddle with 8 seconds on the play clock. Glasgow going to have to hurry here.
We don't need a penalty here.
A wing back either way. Long goes in motion to the left side. Give it off to Wyrock. Had a hole for a moment, and he will get decent yardage across the 30 to the 29 as he took it off right guard.
Well, it's 45 again. He's their leading tackler. He's already got 6 in this first half, Braden Babin.
Babin came in with 97 tackles on the season. He had more than double than anybody else on the Cal defense coming into this game.
Now, you can tell if he plays that middle linebacker. He's not very tall, but he's got some weight on him, 226.
Third down 7 for the Scotties. They're at the Cal 29-yard line. Here comes Hunter Scott in motion to the right side. Myers going to keep it himself, turn it upfield around the right end, and not much there.
31 on that tackle, William Parr, his 3rd tackle of the night.
He'll get a couple to the 27. So it brings up 4th down and 5 here for Glasgow. Obviously 4-down territory. 2:06 to play in the first half. Cal leads 7-6. Been a good one here so far.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout here.
I'm not sure, Larry. John Carter Myers going out to give
I thought we were hesitating.
Teammates the play in the huddle. They break the huddle with 8 on the play clock. Wyrock, the fullback, goes long in motion to the left side. Scott in the backfield with Wyrock. And Glasgow was trying to draw Cal off sides, and they did not move. And so Glasgow will burn a timeout. With 1:38 to go in the second quarter, Cal leads 7-6 over the Scotties. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
What if you could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal? Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. Now that's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Prices and participation may vary.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
1:38 to go in the second quarter here at Hank Roy Stadium. It is Glasgow trailing Christian Academy of Louisville 7-6. Scotties have the football. at the Cal 27. It's 4th down and 5. Glasgow going for it here. We'll see what they come up with out of that timeout. Myers at quarterback. Stockton and Long are the running backs. Scott, a wing back on the left side. Andrew Phillips, a wide out to the left side. Here comes Scott in motion to the right. Myers, off play action, looking to throw. John Carter lets it go, and it's not a good throw at all. Threw it right at the feet of Kieran Stockton. Kieran had no chance to make the play, and Scotties will turn it over on downs with 1:33 to go in the second quarter.
Boy, it'd have been nice to put something on the board there.
So Glasgow will get the football to start the third quarter, so you just obviously need to hold Cal out of the end zone right here.
All right, 26-yard line?
27, Larry. Masters will set up in shotgun and actually, nope, going to go up under center. He's got trips to the right side. Babin is the lone setback. 5-man front for the Scotties. Masters to throw. Lets it go down the field. Man wide open, caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. At the 10, at the 5, and into the end zone. That's Easton Messer.
Yeah, Messer, he's fast. I mean, he made a good move on somebody over there on that right side, and he just...
Yeah, that has to be a broken coverage, Larry, for the Scotties, I would think. You're right, Messer does have lots of speed, but, I mean, that kid had nobody within 5 or 10 yards of him when he made the catch. And just what Glasgow did not need to happen with 1:23 to go in the second quarter. Cal scores in one play, and they now take a 13-6 lead. Jackson Barrickman on for the extra point try. Good snap. Hold down. Kick up. It's good. 1:23 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow now down 14-6 to Christian Academy of Louisville, back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
That's right. It's finally football time. Time to make sure you have the fastest internet possible. SCRTC offers great internet speed up to 1 gig for fiber customers. Copper customers can have up to 15 meg where available. SCRTC knows internet is more important than ever now. Call today to find the best SCRTC internet package for you, with or without phone. Don't miss your favorite teams this season when they play on TV. Ask about SCRTC sports packages. Enjoy your football, and SCRTC will keep you in the game with internet, TV, phone, and security.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
That drive for Cal, a quick one. One play, 73 yards, took 10 seconds. It was a 73-yard touchdown pass from Masters to Messer. And the extra point gives Cal a 14-6 lead with 1:23 to go in the second quarter.
Well, that's not what we wanted to happen. That's for sure. But, you know, number 4 is the man you just got to have. So you got to double team him or you got to do something. He's just running wild.
Long, Scott, and McKeever back deep for the kick. It'll be fielded by McKeever at the 18-yard line. He's got the 20, the 25, and he'll be tripped up around the 27-yard line, maybe the 28.
Number 21, Isaac Satterfield on that tackle. That's his first of the night, 6'1", 183 senior.
Ball spotted at the 28. First and 10 Glasgow there. 1:16 remaining in the second quarter. A 14-yard return for McKeever. Easton Jesse will go back in at quarterback for the Scotties now. Jesse under center with Scott and Stockton in the backfield, along the wing back on the right side. Give it off to Scott. Hunter and across the 30 and drags the tackler out to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run right up the middle that time for Hunter. Number 62, Jacob Hyman on that tackle. That's his second of the night.
Gain of 6, excuse me. Second down 4. Glasgow in no hurry here. Jesse Will give it off to Long on a sweep around the left side, trying to turn the corner. He does. He's got the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, and did he get out of bounds? He did not. Boy, if Jay could have gotten out of bounds right there, you save a timeout. It'll stop momentarily for the first down while they set the chains. Jay is down in Cal territory at the 38.
Gavin Copenhaver is the man that got him down over there on that sideline.
Glasgow does have 2 timeouts left, not using one here. 38 seconds to go.
Jay Long.
Oh, I guess he did get out of bounds. The official on the sideline waved his arm as if they should continue to roll the clock, but clock is not running here. Jesse under center. Easton, off play action to throw. Looking down the right sideline, has Jay Long, but it's not a well thrown. Oh, Jay caught it! At the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Oh, my goodness. Boy, I thought for sure that ball was about to be intercepted.
It was.
And Jay Long just went and undercut the defender, Larry, and made the catch and went into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, looks like, was it number 3? Is that who it is back there? Yeah, number 3. Hodge is the man that thought he had it intercepted, and he just cut right in front of him and took it away from him.
Instead of going and getting the football, Hodge just was waiting on the football to come to him, and Jay said, I'll take that, thank you very much. And a timeout taken by Glasgow with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Scotties are going to go for 2. We're going to stay right here. Don't want to take any chance on missing this 2-point attempt, but my goodness, what a play that time by Jay Long. You talking about making a play on the football. That's what
right.
He did, Larry.
Well, Jay was going down the hash marks on the right side, and it looked like he was looking for it over his other shoulder. And the ball was thrown inside over his left shoulder, and the way it hung up there, the defensive back, he was just sitting there waiting on the football, and Jay just, boom, right in front of him and took it and walked into the end zone.
45 to 50 to 45 to 40. Cal scores did he get out of bounds on a 73-yard touchdown pass, and now the Scotties score on a... That was longer than 38, wasn't it, Bruce? Was it a 38-yard line? Okay, a 38-yard touchdown pass there. I should never question Bruce. So the Scotties will go for 2 here. Myers under center. Scott and Stockton are split. Phillips a wing back on the right side. Myers rolling out to the right side. John Carter looking. Now just throws it up for grabs. It is going to be incomplete. So the 2-point try, no good. So Glasgow continues to trail. However, it's 14-12 with 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. And by the way, that Glasgow touchdown was brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
A 3-play, 72-yard drive for the Scotties. It took 53 seconds. A 38-yard touchdown strike from Easton Jesse to Jay Long. The 2-point try, no good. Glasgow trails Cal 14-12. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, don't take anything for granted here now. You gotta stop them. That's an onside kick again.
And Cal able to recover it.
Yeah, number 82 got on top of it.
At the 41-yard line, and I have a hard time believing that was intentional.
Ian McKinley is the man that done that.
Seriously doubt Glasgow wanted that type of kick, because now it gives Cal the football at the 41-yard line with 30 seconds to go in the second quarter.
The clock never started, did it? Oh, I got you.
Yeah, the Cal player just fell on the football, so... See how aggressive Cal gets. Masters goes under center with a wide out each way. Babin is the lone setback. Masters will try to throw here. Looking down the left side. And it is going to be caught. Was he inbounds? He was. The officials say the pass caught by Easton Messer at the 32-yard line.
It looked like he had at least 1 foot out of bounds.
So another big play, and he's out of bounds after the catch, so the clock stops with 22 seconds. So Scotties' defense has their back against the wall again here at the Glasgow 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Cal.
Yeah, anytime you can throw the ball like they can throw it, they're not ever dead.
Cal does not have any timeouts. A wideout each way. Messer is the wideout to the right side. Now Babin motions out of the backfield, leaving Masters in shotgun formation. He'll roll out to the right side. Masters under pressure, lets it go. Has a man wide open again. It's caught by Messer for a touchdown.
Gosh,
my goodness.
I don't know what our defensive secondary is doing, but nobody has covered number 4, and he's the main man.
Easton Messer is destroying the Scotty secondary at this point. 5.4 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Messer has given Cal a 20-12 lead. Jackson Barrickman on for the extra point. As we have seen touchdowns coming quick here in the last minute and a half or so, and the extra point good for Barrickman. It's now 21-12, so a 2-possession lead now for Cal with 5.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. Take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on WCLU Sports.
Hey, Sonny, would you mind changing the brake pads on the old wagon?
Sure, Grandma. I can help you out, but this is the last time. I have to find a real mechanic job. Grams, this jack looks like it was made before cars were.
It's fine. Work, boy.
All right. My foot! I need a real mechanic job.
And a real job you'll get as the new diesel mechanic at Walbert Trucking in Glasgow. Get paid weekly, a full benefits package, and the career you'll love. If you have the skills and experience, apply now. GoWalbert.com.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
For Cal, 2 plays, 59 yards, took just 25 seconds. They did that without any timeouts. Easton Messer catches a 32-yard touchdown pass from Masters. The extra point good is 21-12 Cal, just 5.4 to go in the half. Kick is away. Fielded at the 20-yard line by McKeever. He's got the 25, he's got the 30, got the 35, he's got the 40, he's got the 45, the 50, and he'll be dragged down from behind as time expires at the Cal 43-yard line. And that is the end of the first half of play. And now some mouthing going on between some of the Cal players and some of the Glasgow players. And we'll head to the locker rooms here at halftime. It's Cal 21, Glasgow 12 here in the Class 3A state quarterfinal round. The last minute and 30 seconds of that first half saw 3 touchdowns scored, 2 by Cal, 1 by Glasgow. They were all long plays, and the Scotties find themselves down by 9 points, 21-12 here at halftime. We'll come back and look at the halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Stock number LX016263, MSRP 50,310. Sales price 41,032. Stock number LC 619618, MSRP 35,480.
Anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Did you know community banks channel their loans to the neighborhoods where their depositors live and work, which helps local businesses and the community? This is Terry Bunnell, Chairman, President, and CEO with the People's Bank. At our community bank, we thrive on building relationships. From purchasing a house to starting a business, our focus is on our community. As your community bank, we succeed when you and our community succeed. People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up, and the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, first review with you. It is the region championship game here in Class 3A, third round of the playoffs. And Christian Academy of Louisville leads Glasgow 21-12 here at halftime. Larry, for the Scotties, just too many mistakes here. They had a fake punt that was executed beautifully, and that was when it was 6-0 Glasgow. It would have given Glasgow a first down inside the Cal 30. Instead, it was nullified by a penalty because of an ineligible player downfield. And then the Scotties missed an extra point. They had a bad snap in that first half. And then defensively, Larry, the secondary, I'm not sure what's going on with the Glasgow secondary, but they have given up 180 yards receiving to one player. Easton Messer has 4 catches for 180 yards, and when he has caught the passes, Larry, he has been absolutely wide open.
How far was that last touchdown pass? I forgot to write it down.
We'll have to look at that in just a second, Larry. We'll get you that in just a minute, okay? But, Messer Scotty's got to figure out what to do with him.
Well, he's got good speed. I'm not saying he's a burner or anything like that, but he's got really good speed. He's got good moves, evidently, because he's leaving somebody standing alone, and he's just running out by himself. On his pass patterns. A couple times he's just had to stand there and wait for the football to get to him. He almost outran it and had to come back and get it, and we didn't have anybody within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, that last one was 32 yards, Larry. But the yardage is pretty similar. Glasgow's done most of their damage on the ground, 156 yards rushing. They've got a total of 204. Christian Academy has only 5 yards rushing, but 197 through the air. So it's 204 to 202 in Glasgow's favor in total yardage. But on the scoreboard, it's Christian Academy with a 21-12 lead. However, the Scotties do get the football back there to start the third quarter.
That's the good news, and we surely need to score on that first possession of the third quarter.
Halftime stats brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626. Just another score that we've been keeping up with, because we think the winner of this game will end up playing the winner of the E-Town Union County game, and that's going to be E-Town. They led 43-7 with 54 seconds to go in the second half there, so that one is pretty much basically over. So the winner of this game is going to play at E-Town in the state semifinals next Friday night. So we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce for the halftime stats. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the toss and they deferred in the second half. That's why we're going to get the football coming out in the third quarter. But we started the game off with 3 straight punts, 2 by Cal, 1 by Glasgow. And on Cal's second punt, it came at 7:18, of the first quarter. Glasgow will get the football on their own 42-yard line with 7:10 to go. From that point, they had a nice drive. It was a 7-play, 58-yard drive. Took 3:25 off the clock. Jay Long took a little inside handoff coming from the left side to the right side and cut it right up inside the end and went 5 yards for the touchdown. The snap to center, the snap to the holder on the extra point was bobbled a little bit, and Allen picked it up and tried to run the football, but didn't get anywhere with it, so the kick was no good on a bad snap. Glasgow led 6-0 at that point, 3:45 to go in the first quarter. We had an exchange of punts on the next 2 possessions, and on Glasgow's punt, Cal took over on their own 37-yard line at 11:03 of the second quarter. From there, they went on a 6-play, 63-yard drive, took 2:52 off the clock. Brant Babin went over from 1 yard out for the touchdown. Jackson Bergman kicked the extra point, and Cal led at that point 7-6 with 8:11 to go in the second quarter. We had a couple of punts on the next 2 possessions, one by Glasgow, one by Cal. Glasgow got the football and went for it on 4th down and did not make it with 1:33 to go in the half, and that's when all the fireworks started. Cal got the football back on the 27-yard line with 1:33 to go in the second quarter. It only took them 1 play to put it in the end zone. Easton Mester caught that 73-yard touchdown pass from Connor Masters for the TD. Bergman kicked the extra point, and Cal led 14-6 at that point with 1:23 to go in the half, and we weren't done yet. Glasgow took the ensuing kickoff and started at their own 28-yard line with 1:16 to go in the second quarter. It only took Glasgow 3 plays to put it in the end zone, 72 yards, 53 seconds off the clock. Jay Long, a 38-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse, and it was a thing of beauty as the defensive man thought he had it intercepted, and Jay Long cut right in front of him, took the football, and walked into the end zone. 2-point conversion was no good, and Cal still led 14-12 with 30.2 seconds to go in the half. Cal will get the football back, started on their own 40-yard line. Glasgow, I don't know whether it was purposely an onside kick, but it didn't go very far, and they took over on the 40-yard line, and it only took them 2 plays to put it in the end zone. 2 plays, 59 seconds, 25 seconds came off the clock. 59 yards, I should say. Easton Messer again with a 32-yard touchdown pass, this time almost identical to the 73-yard one. He just stood there and waited for it because nobody was there around him. Bergman kicked the extra point, and Cal lead 21-12 as Glasgow made a good return on the kickoff, but time ran out, and at halftime now it's 21-12 in favor of Christian Academy of Louisville. But Glasgow will get the football back, and they really need to score on this first drive.
Yeah, we need to get a 2-point conversion too, because now we're already down 2 points. Yeah. And of course, we're going to shore up the defense. One I didn't get to see because I was still right on the touchdown. But in high school, you got to get 2 feet in, and that kick cut down straight.
Yeah, it did look like he was out of bounds.
But it went the other way. So. But thanks for that, Larry. And let's look at the stats here for the first half with Cal on top of Glasgow 21-12. Christian Academy of Louisville had 6 first downs. The Scotties had 9. The Centurions rushed for 5 yards. They passed for 197 for a total of 202. Glasgow had 156 yards rushing, 48 passing for a total of 204. We didn't have any turnovers in that first half. The Christian Academy of Louisville did put it on the ground twice, but was able to get them both back. Penalties, Centurions penalized 3 times for 15 yards, Scotties 2 times for 10 yards. Christian Academy of Louisville had 26 offensive plays in the first half for 9 minutes, 28 seconds. Glasgow ran 34 offensive plays for 14 minutes and 32 seconds. Into individually in this ball game. Leading rusher for the Centurions was Brant Babbitt with 20 yards on 7 carries. He had one touchdown. Easton Messer had 1 carry for -4 yards, and Connor Master carried it 3 times for a -11 yards. Masters was 6 of 11 passing for 197 yards, and early on in the game, defense was pretty good. He missed his first 4 passes, but then hit 6 of his last 7. 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. The big receiver was Easton Mester with 4 catches for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. A long of 73 on a blown coverage. Adam Ballard had 2 catches for 17 yards, a long of 11, and Dylan Cornett punted 4 times for 142 yards. That's a 35-yard average, had a long of 38. For the Scotties, Jay Long has been the offensive player. He's got both of our touchdowns, one on a pass reception, the other rushing. Jay had 114 yards on 8 carries, a long of 28, as I said, and 1 score. Hunter Scott had 20 yards on 6 carries. Kerrion Stockton had 14 yards on 7 carries. Jaden Wyrock had 4 yards on 1 carry. John Carter Myers had 1 carry for 2 yards, and Easton Jesse had 1 carry for 2 yards. Easton Jesse is 1 of 4 passing for 38 yards and a touchdown. John Carter Myers was 1 of 3 passing for 10 yards. Jay Long had 1 catch for 38 yards and a touchdown. Andrew Phillips had 1 catch for 10 yards. John Carter Myers punted 3 times for 85 yards, 28-yard average, a long of 39. Here at Glasgow High School in this state championship playoff game, it's Christian Academy-Louisville 21, your Glasgow Scotties 12. We'll return after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today. But our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
What if you could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal? Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. Now that's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Prices and participation may vary.
At SCRTC, we love local small businesses. Actually, they create the majority of all U.S. jobs. Small businesses have had to face unusually hard times lately. Support local small business now more than ever. We are proud to be able to meet the phone, internet, security, and television needs of businesses both large and small. Call SCRTC today to find out how we can tailor services to fit your individual needs. SCRTC, new packages and increased fiber area may be available to save you money. We meet business needs daily, and we couldn't do it without you.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Sonny, would you mind changing the brake pads on the old wagon?
Sure, Grandma. I can help you out, but this is the last time. I have to find a real mechanic job. Gramps, this jack looks like it was made before cars were.
It's fine. Work, boy.
All right. My foot! I need a real mechanic job.
And a real job you'll get as the new diesel mechanic at Walbert Trucking in Glasgow. Get paid weekly, a full benefits package, and the career you'll love. If you have the skills and experience, apply now. GoWalbert.com.
Stock number LS714272. MSRP 27494. Stock number LZ350387. MSRP 36810. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. Must finance with dealer approved lender. With approved credit ends 9/30/20.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get the all-new 2020 Equinox LS as low as
$25,994. Or the all-new 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500 as low as $32,390. All with Don Franklin's exclusive 15-year, 500,000-mile powertrain coverage. Find new roads at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, it's halftime in this Class 3A Region Championship game here in the third round of the playoffs. Christian Academy of Louisville 21, Glasgow 12. Get you up to date on some other scores in Class 3A. This is the only game, honestly, that's even competitive. Belfry has already defeated Bell County 42-0. Elizabethtown at last check was on top of Union County 43-13 in the fourth. And we don't have a score on the Ashland Blazer game, but we've been told they are winning big over Fleming County. So this one appears to be the only game in question here at halftime in Class 3A. One other score of interest, and that is Lexington Christian has defeated Metcalfe County 43-13 in Class 2A. We understand the Allen County Scottsville-Franklin County game, the word they used was postponed. It was postponed tonight, but I'm hearing some other things through Twitter and things like that. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to say anything about it, but you can imagine what it might be. Is what's going on in the world today is potentially what we're hearing there. But we'll just see what ends up happening with that contest. Union County has actually scored a couple of times since I gave you that score. Union County now trails E-Town 43-21, but that's a running clock under 4 minutes to go in that ball game, and E-Town will certainly come out on top in that one. Larry, Scotties, played well on offense. They rang up over 200 yards of offense in that first half. Just struggled and defensively really on just a couple of plays, but those couple of plays really hurt. They down 21-12 here because of those two big pass plays and those touchdowns.
Yeah, Messer just ran. I don't know how he got wide open, but he got wide open on two different plays. The 72-yard one and the 32. They both look like the same play. He came from the right side of the formation over there and just did a post pattern right down the middle of the field, and he's just wide open. I don't know what we had to be a busted coverage somewhere.
They've got 200.
And I don't know what it was, but we got to get that fixed. There's no doubt about that.
Messer has 197 of. He has 190 of Cal's 202 total yards of offense in this ball game. Glasgow to get the football to start this third quarter as we are underway, and it'll go over the heads of the Glasgow deep men into the end zone for a touchback. So the Scotties will start 1st and 10 at their own 20 to open up the third quarter.
He put a foot in that ball. Everybody was up. He hit it 10 yards over everybody's head.
John Carter Myers taking the field as quarterback. He and Easton Jesse have just about split time at quarterback in that first half. So we'll see if Scotties decide to stick with one guy over the other, if they still continue to kind of alternate. Myers under center, Stockton and Scott are the running backs. Jay Long goes in motion to the left side from his wingback position. And they give it off to Long on a reverse, and Jay going to get it up to the 24-yard line around the left end.
Yeah, same play that he's had big yardage on a couple of times tonight. Easton Messer made that tackle. That's his second of the night.
It's a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Didn't hardly open up as well as it has in the previous 2 times that he's running.
Jay Long has 152 of Glasgow's 205 total yards, so it's been the Jay Long and Easton Messer show for their respective ball clubs. Myers under center. Going to roll out to the left side. He'll throw. Pass caught by Long at the 30. He'll have the first down. He's got the 35. Makes the man miss. He's got the 40, the 45, the 50, and he'll be driven down in Cal territory right around the 46, it looks like.
Yeah, Jay Long is doing it tonight. Number 16, Gavin Copenhagen, made that tackle. Haver. That's his 7th tackle of the night.
Big pickup there of 30 yards for Jay.
Yeah, we don't have an answer for Messer, and they don't have an answer for Jay Long. Doesn't look like.
1st and 10, Scotties at the Cal 36. Long and Scott are the wing back, Stockton the full back. Phillips a wide out of the right side. Myers going to give it off on an inside handoff to Scott. Has to try to make a man miss in the backfield. He cannot.
There's that darn 45 again, Braden Babbitt. That 7th tackle for him. He's tough. He's just right around that football all the time.
It's a loss of a yard back to the 47. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 10:53 to go in the third quarter. Cal 21, Glasgow 12. Haven't given you a score in the Bowling Green game tonight. Bowling Green up big at halftime over North Bullitt in Class 5A. They lead 32-7 at halftime over North Bullitt.
There's not any of these games very good, are they?
Final game is being played at L. Donaldson Stadium. Apparently they're going to tear that stadium down and start all over. And Myers fumbles the snap, picks it back up. Now he'll throw. John Carter looking down the middle for Phillips. It's going to be incomplete. Double coverage that time on Phillips as back there with him is Zachary Agee. And I believe that's Cole Hodge. You won't turn around for me to see the number.
I think it is. Number 3.
So now 3rd down and 11. Let's go at the Cal 47. Stockton and Scott are the running backs. Long and Phillips, the wideouts to the near side. Myers, off play action, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete.
Boy, we've rolled out and passed that way 3 times tonight, and every one of them have been into the ground, and that was both quarterbacks. It's not just John Carter.
Yep.
Easton did the same thing.
That pass was intended for Hunter Scott, but it was really nowhere near him. It'll be 4th down and 11, and the punting unit comes on. Myers in punt formation. Messer the deep man for Cal. Good snap. Myers gets it off. Angles it towards the right sideline. That's a good kick there. It'll bounce to the 20. And roll down along the sideline. Boy. And it'll be out of bounds at the 6, it looks like. Yeah, ball right between the 6 and 7, so we'll call it the 7-yard line. Punt of 46 yards and no return. Well, it goes without saying, Glasgow defense has to get off the field right here. They trail 21-12 with 10:13 to go in the third quarter. Still lots of time to go, but you just don't want to fall too far behind this ball club.
Yeah, need a turnover is what we need.
Masters under center, Babin the running back, 2 men wide to the right side. Here's a give to Babin, and he is not going to get much. Try to go off the right side and got back to the line of scrimmage, I think. That's it.
Yeah,
so no gain on the play.
Mason Bragg with his 2nd tackle on that play.
Well, they do actually, I guess, give him
yard.
About a half yard or so. 2nd down and 9.
Here's Messer over here by himself.
Under center. Messer wide to the left side. Master's going to throw the other way this time. It's caught by Ballard. He'll be down where he catches it, but he is going to be just shy of the 1st down, I think.
Yeah, looks like Carter McKeever on that tackle. That's his first of the night, 5'11", 148 senior.
Spot that ball right at the 16-yard line. 9-yard gain, 8-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, need a big stop right here.
Babin the running back. Messer and Ballard wide to the near side. Give to Babin off the right side. He breaks through. He's got the 1st down across the 20. And he is out near the 24-yard line.
Yeah, John Carter Myers made his 4th tackle on that play.
You would think Cal might try to keep it on the ground more in this second half as long as they've got this 2-possession lead. Try to bleed this clock.
I think you're probably right.
Babin is the lone setback here with a wide out each way. Masters does want to throw. Looking for Messer. He's caught it at the 28. He's got the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, and finally dragged down and out of bounds right at midfield.
Yeah, Corbin Wells had to make the tackle. Hunter Scott was the man on the coverage, and he missed him after he caught the ball. And
Messer continues to give the Scotties secondary problems here. It's a 26-yard gain there. He now has 5 catches for 216 yards.
Yeah, he was just lined out on the left side of the formation, and Hunter was he was back 10, 15 yards off of him, and all he did was just turn around and he threw it to him.
Babin, the lone set back with 2 men wide to the right side. Messer is a wing back here on the left side. Masters to throw under pressure, gets by, and now gets away again. Now he will be sacked. Finally, Clint Malden missed him the first time, but Clint stayed with it, and the Masters will be sacked back at the 41-yard line.
Well, Clint's had a nice game. That's his 5th tackle, 1st sack.
It's a loss of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 19. A wide out to each side. I formation behind Masters. Masters to throw. Off play action. His ball pass is tipped to the line of scrimmage. Corbin Wells.
Corbin Wells. I saw the 2, didn't see the other number.
Pass falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 19. Final score in that Ashland Blazer game in Class 3A, they defeat Fleming County 42-0. So 3 blowouts in Class 3A other than this one.
Yeah, you gotta stay on number 4 here. He's on the right side.
Trips to the right side. Babin, the running back. Masters to throw. Masters now flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the right side, looking. The pass is going to be dropped. It was Adam Ballard who had it in his hands, and don't know that he could have gotten the first down. He had a little bit of room to run. He was going to need about another 7 or 8 yards after he caught it, but he just flat out dropped the football.
Yeah, I don't believe he was going to get it, but you never know. But he just dropped it. He took his eyes off it. He wanted to run before he caught it.
A break for the Scotties there. The defense will force a punt on 4th and 19. Andrew Phillips going back deep to receive the kick. He stands right around the 22-yard line. Cornett in to boot it for Cal. Good snap. Cornett gets it away. End over ender. Bounces at the 37 and will go out of bounds at the 34-yard line in Glasgow territory. Punt of 25 yards with no return. Well, Glasgow moved the football the first time they had it here in the 3rd quarter. Got it into Cal territory before turning the football over on downs.
I know everybody's tired of hearing it, but we've got to score on this one.
Glasgow down by 2 possessions here.
We still got plenty of time. Of course, you've got 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Scotties trail 21-12, 7:21 to go in the 3rd. Long goes in motion to the left side, going to hand it off to him, trying to get around the corner on the left end. He does. He's got the 40, the 45, the 50. Cuts back to the 45 and down around the 40-yard line, and Jay Long continues to have a day.
That young man is running the football tonight. Gavin Copenhaver made that tackle. That's his 8th tackle of the night, and I'd say 4 or 5 of them been on Jay Long.
26-yard run for Jay. He's now carried it 10 times for 144 yards. 1st and 10 at the Cal 40. Clark, a wide out to the right side. Scott along the wing back. Stockton the fullback. Here comes Scott in motion. Give it off to Stockton up the middle. Good hole for Kieran this time. He'll cross the 35, close to the 34, I think.
Looks like 45 again. You can't get away from him. That's his 8th tackle.
Well, they put it down right on top of the 35, so a gain of 5 yards. 2nd down 5.
Braden Babin.
Easton Jesse, by the way, is back in at quarterback on this series. 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Scotties trail 21-12. 2nd and 5 at the Cal 35. Jesse will pitch it to Scott. On a pitch around the right end. Following his blockers, he's got the 30, and he's out of bounds shy of the 25. Let's see where they put him out at. I think it'll be the 29-yard line. 1st down for the Scotties.
Nathan Heidenreich on the tackle. That's his 4th of the night.
Gain of 6 yards there.
Nathaniel, I said. Nathaniel Heidenreich. That's a hard name to pronounce.
Jesse under center. Long and Stockton are split in the backfield. Here's a give to Long. Had a hole off the left side, closed up pretty quickly. He's going to be down close to the 25, where they put him down, what, the 26, I think?
Yeah, Braden Babin again on the tackle, number 9 for him.
Gain of 3 yards, second down 7.
First time he's cut it up into the middle.
Wide out to the right side is Clark. Long is the only wing back. You've got Phillips in there as the running back. Here's a give on reverse to Jamari Mack, the tight end. Jamari will get back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure he got any more than that.
William Parr on that tackle, his 4th of the night.
Well, they do give him a yard to the 20, well, give him 2 yards actually to the 24. Third down and 5. 2 downs for the Scotties to get this thing. They're going to go for it, of course, at the Cal 24 if they don't make it on this third down try. Jesse under center. Stockton and Scott are the running backs. Long a wing back. Give to Scott, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards by, guess who?
Babin. Braden Babin, 10th tackle for him. He is everywhere the football is.
We told you in the pregame that you were going to hear his name a lot on defense, and he has proved us to be correct. A loss of a yard back to the 25, so 4th down and 6. Scotties could not convert 4th and 5 on their last possession here in the third quarter. See what Glasgow could come up with here. Scotties have not even gotten the play in yet, and there's 10 seconds on the clock. Going to have to hurry up to get this one off. You'd hate to have to burn a timeout this early, but Glasgow may have to. 3 seconds on the play clock, and Glasgow does burn a timeout. 4:17 to go in the third quarter, 21-12. Cal leads it back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Well, I'm not sure if we're at break or not, so I guess I'm going to start talking. 4:17 to go in the third quarter here, 21-12. Cal leading over Glasgow. Fourth down and 6 for the Scotties. They are at the Cal 25-yard line. Jesse under center. Going to fake the pitch. Eason to throw. Man is open, but incomplete.
Gosh.
It was Jaden Wyrock who was the intended target over the middle of the field, and a Cal defender, I think it was Messer, who got a hand in there to knock the ball away.
Boy, it was there, too.
So for the second time in as many possessions here in the third quarter, Glasgow will turn the football over on downs inside the Cal 30. First and 10 for Cal now at their own 25. 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Scotties trailed 21-12.
Yeah, can the Glasgow defense hold them again? Let's see.
Masters will go under center. Brant Babin, the tailback. Braden Babin, the fullback, in a broken eye formation. 2 receivers wide to the right side. Masters to throw. Masters under pressure. Sack! Back inside the 15-yard line.
We're going to do that in the number 57. And that's Chase Starr.
Oh, they're going to say, wow, they're going to spot that ball all the way up at the 17-yard line. I guess they're saying that's where forward progress was, but he was tackled back around the 14. Still a loss of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 18. Masters in shotgun. Now Babin motions out of the backfield. Braden Babin, the lone setback now. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Masters rolling to the right. He'll throw. The pass is caught by Babin at the 20. He is going to get it up near the 24-yard line before being driven out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Looks like Andrew Phillips over there with that tackle. That's his 3rd of the game.
Gain of 8. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the Glasgow 25, or the Cal 25, excuse me. Masters under center. High formation behind him with a wide out each way. Masters to throw. Looking to the right side. Pass caught for a 1st down. And that is Ballard on the catch up to the 40-yard line.
Like John Carter Myers on that tackle. That's his 5th.
So on 3rd and 10, the Scotties give up a 15-yard pass play, and it's 1st and 10, Cal at their own 40. 3:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cal leads 21-12 here in the Class 3A state quarterfinals. 2 receivers wide to the near side, 1 wide to the left, to the right, excuse me. Masters under pressure, gets away from the first man, now being chased by Tad Shelton. Now he'll just throw it away, and that's got to be intentional grounding, and it will be. Masters is contending he had a receiver in the area.
Yeah, he spun out of a tackle and just hauled off and threw it.
Is referee Ken Bischoff.
Intentional grounding on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous bottom foul. Loss of down.
All the fans are down on the Cal side are up in arms, but you can't throw it away like that in high school.
You have to at least get it close to the receiver.
Yeah.
You can't throw it. That ball was thrown 10 yards out of bounds.
Yeah, he just threw it way over everybody's head out of bounds. He knew he was intentionally throwing it away.
So that moves the ball all the way back. They still haven't put it down yet. To the 21-yard line, and then they'll mark off the 5-yard penalty from there, so it'll put it down at the 16. So now, 2nd down and 33 here for Cal. Cal with 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Babin is the lone setback. He's to the left of Masters, who's in shotgun.
Yeah, you got Messer over here in the slot on the left side.
Goes man in motion to the near side. That's Wentz. Masters to throw, looking for Wentz. He's going to be caught, or going to be caught, excuse me, and he's going to be tackled shy of the 20-yard line right where he caught it.
Yeah, Jaden Wyright made that tackle. That's his 3rd.
Two-yard pickup at the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 31. 3rd and 32, actually. If you want to be technical about it. Masters under center. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Babin is the running back. Masters off play action to throw. Under pressure. Being chased. Lets it go. Pass caught by Babin at the 25. He's going to be upended back inside the 30.
Mason Bragg on that tackle. 3rd tackle for him.
And on 4th and long, Cal will send in the punting unit. They're going to spot it down at the 28, it looks like. Cornett in to kick it away. Phillips waiting on the punt for Glasgow. Good snap. Cornett gets it off.
Oh, bad punt.
Shank. And it'll go to the 42-yard line in Cal territory, so Glasgow will get terrific field position here. Scotty offense has to make this one pay off. They've moved the ball both times they've had it here in the second half, but each of the 2 drives have ended with turnovers on downs inside the Cal 30.
We're on the 43.
Yep, 1st and 10, Scotties at the Cal 43-yard line. 1:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. Glasgow trails 21-12. Easton Jesse, the quarterback. Scott, the wing back on the left side. Stockton and Long are split in the backfield. Jesse will give to Long. off left tackle, and Jay will cross the 42. Actually, they're going to say he's down at the 40.
Somebody's hurt for Cal. I believe that's 45, isn't it?
It is. Braden Babin, their leading tackler on the night, is down. He's trying to get back up, but he's doing it very slowly.
That's his 11th tackle of the night. Looks like he's turned the ankle or something. He's banging the ground with his fist.
And
I'd say
it does look like a right ankle injury or right leg injury of some sort.
I'd say he'll be back. Don't worry about it. It's pretty tough.
It's a 3-yard gain on the run for Jay Long. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Scotties at the Cal 40 with 1:37 to go in the third quarter. Cal leads 21-12. In Elizabethtown, Ashland Blazer and Belfry are winners tonight so far in 3A. This is the only 3A game that's still going on. The winner of this one is going to travel to E-Town next week for the state semifinals. Long, a wing back on the right side. Scott and Stockton in the backfield. Here's a give to Stockton, and Kieran will get short yardage. Well, still driving, and he'll end up with a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Number 16 on that tackle. That's Gavin Copenhagen. That's his 9th tackle of the night.
2-yard pickup to the 38. 3rd down and 5.
They got 2 guys that's made 20 tackles between them.
Scott Long, the wing back. Stockton, the fullback. Long goes in motion left side. Give it off to Scott on an inside handoff. Hunter breaks a tackle. He'll cross the 35 to the 33 and very close to a first down.
33, Brant Babin that time on a tackle, number 3 for him.
And officials taking a long look here. They're going to call the referee over here for him to take a look. We may see our first measurement of the night. And they are going to call an official timeout here and bring the chains out to take a look, I believe.
We have a timeout for measurement.
.43 seconds to go in this third quarter. Cal leads 21-12.
Most everybody thinks up here thinks it's a first down, so we'll see.
Chain crew coming out onto the field.
The referee's going to lean down right in front of us.
And it is a first down. Really not that close.
No, it wasn't. It was more than the length of the football.
Well, the crew wanted to be sure, and they are now. 1st and 10, Scotties at the Cal 33. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jesse under center. Easton, quick pitch left side to Scott to the short side of the field. Following his blockers, he'll cross the 30 and still on his feet as he gets close to the 25-yard line. Nice run that time by the junior Hunter Scott.
Yes, it was. It looked like he was going to be stopped, and he just kept running.
And that will be the end of the third quarter of play. Your score after 3, Christian Academy of Louisville 21, Glasgow 12. Back for the final 12 minutes of this Class 3A state quarterfinal playoff game. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hello, this is Terry Bunnell, Chairman, President, and CEO of the People's Bank. In today's economy, small business owners need every advantage to not only survive, but to get ahead. That's where the People's Bank comes in. As a community bank, we provide the tools to help your small business succeed. We're dedicated to where we live, work, and operate. The People's Bank, your community bank. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. and water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, 21-12. Glasgow trails Cal as we get this fourth quarter underway. Glasgow has its second down and 2 at the Cal 25. Here's a give to Kieran Stockton. Kieran started right, now tries to cut it back up the middle. He'll get nothing, I don't believe.
Yeah, Babin's back in there. He just made his 12th tackle. He had a feeling he'd be back.
Stats through three quarters: Glasgow 13 first downs, Christian Academy 9. Glasgow 214 yards rushing, 78 passing, a total of 292. Minus 23 yards rushing for Christian Academy, 267 passing, a total of 244. Neither team has turned the ball over yet. Third down and 2 for the Scotties. Easton Jesse under center, a wing back either way. Here comes Long in motion. They give it off to him on a sweep around the left side. Jay turns it upfield, and he's going to score, I think, 15-10, and actually he's going to be down at the 1. Well, got a little excited there. And, he is down at the 1. He did have one player he had to beat who I did not see through my binoculars.
Yeah, I couldn't see him go to the corner of the press box. I'm blanked out over here.
So he is down at the 1 yard line. It'll be first and goal from there. There's an official timeout on the field for some reason.
Somebody hurt down here in the corner?
I don't think so, Larry.
Well, what are they waiting
I'm not sure what the holdup is, quite honestly.
Somebody is.
Well, I'm not sure. Unless, oh yeah, there was. Yeah, Jay Long was down. We couldn't tell because he was down in front of the Glasgow bench, so we couldn't see him down there. So Jay was down, but he is up and now walking off the field. He looks to be okay.
Well, I thought something had to be wrong down there, but of course up here we can't see anything because all the players were huddled around down there.
It's first and goal for the Scotties inside the 1. I mean, the ball couldn't be much closer to the end zone without being in. Jesse under center. Easton. And we have a whistle before the ball is snapped.
Out. Christian Academy.
And Cal takes the timeout with 11:11 to go in the ball game. Glasgow trailing 21-12, but first and goal inside the 1 when we come back after a 30-second timeout. A 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Stock number LS714272, MSRP 27494. Stock number LZ350387, MSRP 36810. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. Must finance with dealer approved lender. With approved credit ends 9/30/20. Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get the all-new 2020 Equinox LS as low as $25,994, or the all-new 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500 as low as $32,390. All with Don Franklin's exclusive 15-year, 500,000-mile powertrain coverage. Find new roads at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
12, Glasgow trailing Cal here with 11:11 to go in the ball game. And Glasgow has it first and goal inside the 1. Hunter Scott and Kieran Stockton are the 2 running backs. Andrew Phillips is a wing back on the right side. Easton Jesse under center. Jesse will turn, give it off to Stockton. Kieran is in. Touchdown, Scotties.
All right.
And Glasgow now within 3 with 11:07 to go. And the Scotties are going to go ahead and go for two here. Clark and Long split wide to the right. Actually, Long going to line to the wing back on the right side. Scott a wing back on the left side. Here comes Long in motion. Going to give it off to him. Can he get in around the left end? He does. Jay just beat everybody to the corner that time.
Fast.
And Glasgow now within one. It's Christian Academy of Louisville 21, Glasgow 20. 11:07 to go in the ball game. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Stock number LX016263, MSRP 50,310. Sales price 41,032. Stock number LC619618, MSRP 35,480. All incentives to dealer plus tax, title, and license with approved credit. Some residency restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/20.
Kick off the season with huge savings at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Get 0% APR for 72 months, plus $4,000 Nissan cashback on the all-new 2020 Armada. Or get the all-new 2020 Pathfinder for only $29,433. Score big at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. 11:07 to go in the ball game. Glasgow now down 21-20 after a 7-play, 43-yard drive that took 2:54 off the clock. Kieran Stockton scores on a 1-yard run. Jay Long gets in on a 2-yard run. Jaden Wyrock set to kick it away for the Scotties. Winner of this game is going to travel to E-Town for the state semifinals next Friday night. Wentz and Messer are back deep awaiting the kick. E-Town hammered Fleming County earlier tonight, or Union County, excuse me. Wyrock's kick goes off the side of his foot. It's going to be touched and goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So Cal will take over, 1st and 10 at their own 36 with 11:07 to go in the contest.
Well, since our Glasgow defense can come up with a big series right here and stop them and then have a chance to win this football game.
Goes without saying, you got to watch Easton Messer. He has had a huge night here against the Scotties.
He's in the slot on the left side right now.
Two receivers to the left. Messer, as Larry said, being one of those as the inside receiver. And wide to the near side as well. Babin is the running back. Masters is in shotgun. There's the snap. Masters to throw. Looking left side. Pass caught by Wentz at the 40. And he's going to get to the 42-yard line.
Carter McKeever on the tackle, number 2 for him. Boy, it looked like somebody get through there. I got hailed that time. I think it was Jaden Wyrock.
2nd down and 4 after a pickup of 6 yards there.
Yeah, this second half, we put a lot of pressure on their quarterback. I mean, he hasn't been able to sit back there and just look.
2 men wide left, 1 wide to the right. Scotty's showing blitz up the middle, but now they back out of it. Ballard comes in motion to the near side. Scotty's blitzing off the left side. Masters rolling to the left. He'll throw, pass caught by Ballard for the 1st down. He's going to be taken down at the 47-yard line.
Looks like Andrew Phillips with his 4th tackle there.
Ball at the 47-yard line in Cal territory. 1st down and 10 for them there. 2 receivers near side, a single wide out left. Masters has Babin to his right. Masters to throw. Under pressure. Steps up. Now rolling out to the left. Under pressure again and sacked. Back at the 43-yard line.
I think that was Chase Starr again, wasn't it?
Malden, Larry, they were both right there.
I got my glasses up a little bit too late that time to pick the number up.
Loss of 5, 2nd and 15 for Cal. Back at their own 43. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Masters off play action, wants to throw. Looking to the left side, and it is not a well-thrown ball. Over the head of the intended target, Riley Wentz. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
Big play for the Scotties right here.
Got to get off the field here on 3rd and long.
Yes, this is the play that could make you win or lose the football game here.
9:45 remaining. Glasgow trails 21-20. Two receivers to the near side, one to the left. Messer is in the slot here on the near side. Masters to throw. Under pressure again, flushed out of the pocket. Rolling left, pass going to be caught by Wentz, but he's shy of the first down. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 6, I believe, coming up for Cal. And here comes the punting unit. No hesitation whatsoever from Hunter Cantwell, the Cal head coach.
Carter McKeever on the tackle. That was his 3rd of the night.
.38 remaining in the ball game. 4th down and 6. Cal has the punting unit in. And that snap goes through the punter's hands. He goes back and picks it up, and he will get the kickoff. It'll bounce at the 38.
Oh, my, he did a great job. He just did a great job getting that ball and getting it off.
And the ball downed at the 38-yard line. Dylan Cornett, it was not a bad snap. He just let it go right through his hands, but Larry's right. He made a heck of a play to go back and pick that football up and able to get the kick away.
Boy, I thought we had him right there for a second. That would have been inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Scotties have their chance here. They trail 21-20 with 9:25 to go in the ball game. Glasgow takes it 1st and 10 at its own 38.
Yeah, that's all you can ask is a chance. And we've got it.
Jesse, the quarterback. Scott and Stockton are the running backs. Long is the wing back, set up on the right side. Javon Clark, the wide out to the right side. Jesse will put Long in motion. Jesse going to give it back to Long on a reverse to the right side, and not much, a couple of yards. Giving 3 to the 41. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
62, Jacob Hammond on that tackle, his 3rd.
Long and Stockton, the running back. Scott, the wing back, left side. Scott goes in motion to the right. Give it off underneath to Jay Long, and he's going to be ridden down up near the 44.
And 31, William Parr on the tackle, 5 for him. The senior.
Gain of 3. 3rd down and 4 for the Scotties. 8:30 to go in the contest. Glasgow trails 21-20. Trying to get to the state semifinals for the first time since 2017. 2 receivers to the right. That's Long and Clark. Jesse gets it off to Stockton up the middle. Almost missed that handoff, and Kieran got a yard to the 45. It'll be 4th down and 3 now. And a decision, big decision here coming for Glasgow.
62, Jacob Hammond on the tackle. It's his 4th.
If you go for it and don't get it, you're going to give Cal the football back on your own side of the field, and the Scotties are going to send in the punting unit. Glasgow has 2 timeouts left. 7:40 to play. Good snap. John Carter Myers will punt it away. Low line drive kick. Fielded. Nope, not fielded. It goes over the head. It'll bounce across the 10, across the 5, and down, it looks like at the 4-yard line by the Scotties. So good punt that time by John Carter. A punt of 51 yards with no return.
That's nice. Puts them in a hole, so you're still in the football game. What yard line are we on?
At the 4, Larry.
4. Can't see that end of the field.
1st and 10, Cal at the 4. 7:23 to go in the contest. 21-20, Cal leads it. Masters under center. Babin is the running back. Have a wide out each way. Now Masters raises up. Changes into play, it looks like. There's the snap. Scotty's blitzing off the left side, and they give it off to Babin. Big hole. Got the 10, got the 15, across the 20, and out near the 24-yard line, I believe.
Right, number 20, Corbin Wells made that tackle, but that's a big play for him. That got him out of the hole.
No, 24. Longest run of the night for Cal, 20 yards. Babin again, the running back with a wide out each side. 1st and 10 for Cal at their own 24. Masters under center. Masters turns, gives to Babin again off the left side, and he will bounce off the first couple of tacklers and be down after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think it's Corbin Wells again on the tackle. That's number 3 for him.
It's a 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 from the Cal 27. Masters wide to the left side, Ballard wide to the right. Masters under center, Babin the lone setback. Masters to throw. Steps up, lets it go. It's going to be caught for a 1st down by Messer across the 35 up to the 36.
Yeah, just a little out pattern over on that left side. About 8 yards, and just turned around, and there was a football. Andrew Phillips on the tackle. That's his 5th.
Pickup of 9 yards there.
You can't let them have too many more 1st downs.
Clock now down to 6:12. A single wide out each way. Babin, the running back. Masters will turn and give to Babin off left tackle. Breaks through the first wave of tackle. He's got the 40, the 45, the 50. And he'll be down and out of bounds around the 46-yard line in Glasgow territory.
Yeah. John Carter Myers made that tackle. That's his 6th. Way too much yardage there, though.
Pickup of 18 yards. So Babin on this drive has had his 2 longest runs of the night. 20 and 18 yards.
Yeah, I think Scotty's probably getting a little tired right now.
Clock stopped with 5:57 to go. Single wide out to each side of the formation. Masters under center, Babin the running back. Masters to throw. Looking left side, pass is deflected and incomplete. I think it was Clinton Malden who got a hand on that one.
So it looked like. It's a couple times they've got a hand on the football. Like to see one batted up and intercepted.
Second down and 10. A wide out each way. Babin the running back. Masters with a snap, gives to Babin, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
A good push that time. Looks like Chase Starr in there.
The loss of a yard back to the 47, 3rd down and 11.
Chase Starr's 5th tackle, along with 2 sacks in this ball game. Big 3rd down play here. We say it every time on 3rd down, though, don't we?
Clock running with 5:27 to go. Glasgow trails 21-20. 3rd down and 11 at the Glasgow 47. Masters to throw off play action. Under pressure.
I thought we had
Lets it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. Overthrown. Intended for Easton Messer down around the 15-yard line. There is a flag down, though, in the backfield. And this could be on Glasgow. Let's see if it's roughing the passer or holding.
Holding
all right.
On the offense.
All right.
Scotties.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that. You got to decline this, right?
They'll decline that penalty, and they'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for Cal.
Yeah, you don't want to let them have another shot deep.
On the offense. That penalty's declined. Brings up 4th down.
4th down and 11. Cal in punt formation. Cornett has trouble with it again, but gets the kick away. It'll bounce at the 25 and will go out of bounds. So Glasgow with another opportunity here. 5:07 to go. Scotties trail 21-20. Scotty defense has pitched a shutout here in the second half. Offense has 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Where are we at, 25?
Ball at the 26-yard line in the Scotties' own territory.
All right, got to have a good offensive series here. Take about 5 minutes off the clock and score.
Jesse under center. Backer split. Scott a wing back here on the near side. Give it off to Jay Long, and he's going to be hit and dropped.
31, William Parr, his 6th tackle of the night.
Loss to the 24-yard line. 23-yard line, actually. Second down and 12. Well, now they move back to the second down and 13. They move the down marker back to the 23-yard line. Wide out to the near side is Clark. 2 wing backs in the ball game, 1 on either side. Here's a give to Long. Jay had a hole open up momentarily, now slips out of a tackle. He'll cross the 25 up near the 28 to the 29, I think.
Braden Babin again on the tackle. That's his 13th tackle of this game.
Brings up 3rd down and long here. It'll be 3rd and a long 7. 4:08 to go. Scotties trail 21-20. Long and Phillips, the wideouts to the right side. Stockton and Scott in the backfield. Jesse off play action, rolling out to the right, wants to throw. Easton going to tuck it and run, and the freshman trying to get to that first down marker, and he's close.
Looks like he's right at it.
It is a first down.
It is a first down.
The drive stays alive with 3:48 to go. Easton got out of bounds as well, so the clock will stop.
Yeah, don't think that was a called play, but it worked out for us. He saw the opening and took it.
Ball at the 36-yard line. Gain of 7 there on that run for Easton Jesse. A wing back either way. Stockton, the fullback. Here comes Long in motion. Going to give it off to him. Jay trying to turn the corner, and he will not.
Yeah, he's like a good flag. He got it.
And a flag is out. 2 flags out.
2 flags.
It's going to be a personal foul face mask on Cal, we believe.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 45. That'll result in a first down.
That's 15 yards at the end of that play. Penalty is going to be marked off at the 31, it looks like, so we'll go to the 46-yard line. And it is, I think, going to be enough for a first down. Yep, they'll put it down to 47, actually. So 1st and 10 Scotties, ball at their own 47, 3:40 remaining. Phillips a wide out to the left side. Clark, Long, the wing back, goes in motion, going to give it off, and a fumble, and Cal got it back. Cal's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Scotties tried to run a reverse right there, and they lost the football on the exchange between Jay Long and Hunter Scott. And they're still scrambling for it, but boy, it sure looked like Cal had it when I was looking at it.
They both got a hold of it.
No official signal yet.
I don't know who they're going to give it to.
And they're going to give it to Cal.
Yeah, 33, I think, is the man that got on it. That's Brent Babin. I mean, that's a killer. And it was going to be a nice play, it looked like, too.
Boy, crucial turnover here. With 3:30 to play in the ball game, Glasgow trailing 21-20. They turn it over at their own 39-yard line. Glasgow with just 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, the play was reversing. It looked like it was going to be open for some nice yardage. And just dropped the football.
Two receivers will go wide to the left side for Cal. Babin, the deep man in the broken eye formation, give it off to him. He'll go off left tackle and down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, John Carter Myers with his 7th tackle of the night.
Gain of 3, second down 7. A wide out each way. Babin, the running back, give it off to him. He spins away from a tackler, but Mason Bragg would not give up. Ball popped out, but they're going to say Babin was down. Good job by Bragg. He spun away from Bragg. First of all, Mason continued his pursuit and ended up bringing him down for a loss on the play back to the 40, and the Scotties are going to burn a timeout here, I believe. And Cal, no way, but now they do say Glasgow. They started to point towards Cal, but it'll be a Glasgow timeout here. With 2:44 to go in the game, Glasgow trails 21-20. They'll have 1 timeout left. So basically, at this point, Larry, if you're going to use your timeouts, you cannot give them a first down.
That's exactly right.
Because if you do, the ball game's pretty much going to be over.
They want the clock put on to 2:50.
And they do add 6 seconds back to the clock. It was at 2:44. Going to stay right here during this timeout. Think Cal goes to the air right here, Larry, or do you make Glasgow use their final timeout?
I think they run it, make us use our timeout, and then punt the ball away. Of course, I'm not a football coach either. Don't know what they've got in mind. Got a real tight formation.
They've got Babin set up to take a direct snap right here. Masters is not in the game. Actually, they've got Messer set up to take a direct snap. Messer rolling right. He's going to be cut down at the 40, and a flag comes in. Boy, I'm afraid somebody might have grabbed a face mask. I don't know. We'll see.
Clint Malden with the tackle. Him and Corinne Stockton.
It is a hold called on Cal. If he declined it, it's going to be 4th down and 11 at the 40.
Yeah, you don't want them to run another play.
Holding. It's the white. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
So here comes the punting unit for Cal. So the Scotties are going to get the football back, we think, barring a fake punt here by the Centurions. 2:44 to go in the ball game. Glasgow down 21-20. Cornett in punt formation. Scotties, you would think, are coming after this. Glasgow is coming after it, but he gets it off. It'll bounce at the 20-yard line and take a bit of a cow roll to the 16. So Glasgow will have to go 84 yards here to get the touchdown. Glasgow trails 21-20 with 2:26 to go in the game. A punt of 24 yards.
Second half, we have really done a good job defensively.
Defensively has been great, Larry.
Yeah.
Yep. Easton Jesse is the quarterback. Phillips a wide out to the right side. A wing back either way, Stockton the running back. And a whistle before the ball is snapped.
Timeout. Christian Academy.
So now each team down to one timeout. 2:26 to go in the ball game. 21-20 lead for Cal, back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
What if you could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal? Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. Now that's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Prices and participation may vary.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
Troy Stadium, 2:26 to go in the ball game, 21-20. Glasgow trails Christian Academy of Louisville. First and 10, Scotties at their own 16. Stockton the running back, Long and Scott the wing backs. Here comes Long in motion to the near side. Easton Jesse to throw. Easton under pressure, rolls out of the pocket to the right side, lets it go. The pass is deflected and incomplete. He had Hunter Scott wide open. If the pass doesn't get deflected, I think it gets through to Hunter, and it's going to be a first down. .220 remaining in the first half. In the ball game. Glasgow down 21-20. Winner of this one's going to play at E-Town next Friday night in the state semifinals in Class 3A. Jesse under center. Scott and Stockton split in the backfield. Long a wing back on the right side. Jesse to throw again, rolling out to the right. Jesse lets it go. It's going to be incomplete as Scotty receiver fell down. Jay Long is who it was intended for, but he fell down. So now 2:14 to play, third down and 10. Scotties only have one timeout left, so they cannot punt this ball away. They'll have to go for it if they don't make it here on 3rd and 10 at their own 16. Phillips a wide out to the right side. Jesse under center. Easton rolling out to the right. Wanting to throw. Easton just going to try to run with it here and get what he can. He'll cross the 20 and go out of bounds up around the 21, so it'll be 4th down.
4th and about, 3?
See where they spotted him out, Larry. They spotted him out at the 22, so 4th down and 4 coming up. So here is the season for the Scotties.
Looks like it's a long 5.
2:06 remaining. Glasgow has to go for it on 4th down and a long 4. Stockton and Long are lined up in the backfield. Scott and Phillips are wide to the left side. Jesse looks to throw, under pressure. Jesse sacked. That's going to do it.
Number 50, Trey Jorgensen is the man that made the sack.
Cal brought the house right there. They just brought more people than Glasgow could block. And Cal will take over on downs with 1:58 to go. Scotties have just one timeout left. Cal takes over at the 11-yard line in Glasgow territory.
Well, we played hard, but just couldn't make the big plays in the second half.
Cal just going to go into victory formation here. Scotties can only stop it one time. Glasgow will burn its final timeout with 1:52 to go.
We have timeout for Glasgow. Their final timeout.
We'll stay right here. Larry, it's certainly not looking good for the Scotties. If Glasgow does not win this thing, it's been a heck of a season, though, for these kids. I tell you, they've overcome a lot of adversity.
Oh, yeah, they've had a good season. You know, a lot of adversity to go through with the pandemic and all that stuff. Plus, we're
injuries. Had a lot of injuries too, Larry.
Injuries hurt us, and changed the offense. And 3 or 4 games into the season, and had games canceled, and it's just been hard. But boy, they have put it together though the last 4 or 5 weeks and really played well. And they've played pretty well tonight. I mean, we just haven't offensively. The second half, we got 1 touchdown, but we've had numerous chances here, about 3 chances, I think, to move the football down and score.
Just a few key mistakes.
Yeah.
Scotties gave up 2 touchdowns to Cal in the last minute and 30 seconds of the first half on long pass plays. Easton Messer just had his way with the Scotties secondary there for a little while. So now, no victory formation this time. Masters under center. He'll give to Babin off the left side, and Babin's going to get inside the 5, and he is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Yeah.
And Cal will just go for 1 here. I thought they might go for 2 to try to make this a 2-possession lead. Glasgow is going to get the football back, only down by 1 score, even if they make this extra point with 1:46 to play. I'm really surprised they ran the ball right there just because of that reason. They're going to give Glasgow the football back, only down by 1 score. It's a bad snap. The kick is up. They got this hold down. The kick is good. So Cal leads 28-20 with 1:46 to play in the ball game. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We're back after this 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
That's right, it's finally football time. Time to make sure you have the fastest internet possible. SCRTC offers great internet speed up to 1 gig for fiber customers. Copper customers can have up to 15 meg where available. SCRTC knows internet is more important than ever now. Call today to find the best SCRTC internet package for you, with or without phone. Don't miss your favorite teams this season when they play on TV. Ask about SCRTC sports packages. Enjoy your football, and SCRTC will keep you in the game with internet, TV, phone, and security.
Now back to more Scotties football playoffs on WCLU.
1:46 to go in the ball game, 28-20. Cal has taken an 8-point lead over the Scotties. And Glasgow will get the football back. Granted, it's with no timeouts in an offense that is not really designed to score quickly. But you never know.
Never know. But I can't believe they just did run out the clock.
I can't either, Larry. That was, in my opinion, not a real smart decision.
Yeah, your RPIs don't change anymore, so it doesn't make any difference how bad you beat somebody.
They could have just about run the clock out completely without giving the ball back to the Scotties. Here's the kick. It'll be returned by Jay Long. He takes it at the 14. Got the 20. Got the 25. Got the 30. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 35.
Number 6, Ethan Punt on that tackle. That's his first of the night.
Right at the 35-yard line is where they spot Jay. So Glasgow down 28-20, 1:38 to go.
Well, we need a little miracle here.
Easton Jesse, the quarterback. Phillips goes wide to the right side. Long and Stockton in the backfield. Scott, a wing back on the left side. He goes in motion to the right. Easton rolling out to the right side. He's under pressure and gets away from the first tackler. Easton going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll gain maybe a yard. That'll be it. Glasgow cannot stop the clock. They have no timeouts. Got to hurry here. Down to a minute 26. It's 2nd down and 9. Jesse under center and just throws it into the ground. So now it's 3rd down and 9.
It looked like we had plenty of time to run a play there. Well,
Clock stopped with 1:09.
Well, you're down to 2 downs.
And we'll put some more time back on the clock. And it'll be 1:15 now. Third down and 9. Scotties in their own territory at the 36. Glasgow trails 28-20. Class 3A state quarterfinals here in the regional championship round. And we have a whistle.
Timeout. Christian Academy,
So
their
Cal
third and final timeout.
Burns its final timeout. We'll stay right here. 1:15 remaining. Glasgow trailing 28-20. Again, Elizabethtown was a winner tonight over Union County quite easily, and so E-Town is going to host the winner of this game. Also in 3A, Belfry beat Bell County 42-0. It was E-Town over Union County 43-21, I think was the final on that one. And Ashland defeated Fleming County 42-0. So this is the only Class 3A game that has been competitive. Scotties come to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down and 9 at their own 36, 1:15 to go. A wing back either way. Here comes Long in motion to the near side. Jesse, off play action to throw, flushed out of the pocket. Steps up, and he's going to be hit and dropped back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, just not getting the protection now.
And now Glasgow has to hurry, and we get a whistle and a stoppage of the clock momentarily, and now they run it again. There's a wide out to the right side. Backs are split. Jesse on 4th down. Got to have this. He'll throw. It's going to be incomplete, and that will do it. Andrew Phillips was the intended target, and the Scotties will turn it over on downs. And Christian Academy going to walk out of here with a victory, and they're going to go to the state semifinals to play at Elizabethtown next Friday night.
Well, it's a shame, but we had our opportunities to make a couple of mistakes. You know, the big play, Bruce alluded to a minute ago, the big play might have been the guy getting the punt off after he fumbled it back there.
That was a big one.
And getting it out, we'd have had the ball inside the 30.
So now Cal can just come out and kneel a couple of times, and it'll be over. Masters takes the snap and the knee. And we'll see if they even force Cal to run another play. They will. They'll have to take one more snap. And there it is. Final score, Christian Academy of Louisville 28, Glasgow 20. As the Scotties season will come to an end here in the state quarterfinals, Glasgow season ends with a record of 7-3. Christian Academy moving on with a record of 7-2, and again they'll take on Elizabethtown in the Class 3A state semifinals next Friday night on the road there in E-Town, as Coach Jeff Garman and Hunter Cantwell meet at midfield to shake hands there. Of course, the team's not shaking hands this season because of COVID, but a tough ending to the season for the Scotties. Glasgow fought hard here tonight, but just a few too many mistakes, gave up a few too many big plays, and their season comes to an end at with a 28-20 loss here to Christian Academy of Louisville. We'll come back in a moment, take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach Jeff Garman. We'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game We'll do all that coming up here on the Don Franklin post-game wrap-up back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been a production of WCLU Sports, your home for Glasgow Scotty football playoffs. Presented in conjunction with Colton Steakhouse, Don Franklin Auto, the Glasgow EPB, the People's Bank, Joe Myers Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, Monticello Bank, McDonald's of Glasgow, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Walbert Trucking. Stay tuned for the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up on WCLU.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now, the Don Franklin post-game show on WCLU.
Thanks for watching the Scotty Channel.
Did you know you could watch these videos and more for free?
At thescottychannel.com. Thanks for watching the Scotty Channel.